God, I never felt so dizzy. What is happening? 그런 눈빛으로 바라보면 감이 부셔. Oh, oh, baby, baby. Just kiss me, baby, baby. Final cover, hold on, we don't need it any night. Close up till let's get out 조용한 곳으로 들이. Oh, oh, baby, baby. Just kiss me, baby, baby. 누가 뭐래도 나는 지금 너밖에 안 보여. 누가 뭐래도 나는 지금 너밖에 안 들려. And let you know what did it to you? 너 왜 뭐야? 너 이런 말이야. And let you know what did it to you? 너 왜 뭐야? 너 이런 말이야. And let you know, and let you know, and let you know,
Call me by surprise tonight, didn't think I would get hooked. You reel me in without a fight, now I'm floating in the air. When you're looking at me, baby, all this isn't fair. Getting closer, get closer to you. 입술을 깨문 네 모습 보면 내 심장 더 부탄 뛰게 해. 회사 따위 필요도 올라가는 템포 그냥 이대로 가면 vibe check. 밤이 끝나기 전까지 내 곁에까지 있어줘. 본능적으로 up, let's get it done right now. 머리부터 발끝까지 다 원해 너도 알잖아. Got a million reasons why you're on my mind right now.
머리부터 발끝까지 다 원해 너도 알잖아. Got a million reasons why you're on my mind.
I need you.
What did it to you? 너 왜 뭐야? 너 이런 말이야.
I need you now.
What did it to you?
너 왜 뭐야?
너 이런 말이야.
I need you now.
Need you, need you, need you.
Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah.
It's all about
Hi guys, welcome to the potential last stream of Danganronpa Another 2. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in one stream. I heard that it's actually really long, so I don't know why I'm attempting this. I just think it would be fun to attempt it and fail like I do with the mini games, you know. So yeah, we're about to attempt to do this. I'm definitely gonna still talk to you guys and converse with you guys a lot, but I think I am gonna try to like reel it in a little more than usual because okay, Bow Wow, this is not the time to be screaming. Hold on, guys. Start making chipmunk noises and run to the bottom of his cage and do all the shit he always does. Yeah, I didn't expect that either, but we're attempting it. But yeah, like as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my son, I am gonna try to reel it in a little bit at times when we're like talking, just, you know, just so I can make sure. There he goes making chipmunk noises. Bow Wow. I don't understand. I'm opening my Alani. I am drinking, which one is this? The blue slush. This was really good. But yeah, super excited, guys. And I thought this would give people a chance to catch up if they want to be caught up in time for Last Defense Academy. That'll give them a whole day to catch up. If they, you know, if they aren't caught up yet. So, hi Brian, hi Benny, hi Tango, Forrest, Lumen.
Yeah, I'm locked in. Just a little. Just a little bit.
I need to update the little thing so we can see you guys' comments on the screen. I really like doing that. It's fun because I can at least show what you guys are saying. I can at least show what you guys are saying without people having to risk seeing spoilers for anything. So, but yeah, Manchester sent me I don't know if you guys saw that comment that Manchester left me, and Manchester was like, well, there's this Danganronpa and this one and this one and this one and this one. And a lot of them I've heard of because you guys have told me of the other, like the other fan games, but a lot of them I didn't hear of, and I was like, oh, Mookie's about to be salty if I choose to play any of these. I am gonna play Kill Cure though. And then of course I'm still in the process of playing Project Eden's Garden, but the next chapter for that is probably gonna be coming out towards the end of this year. So yeah. But let's get into it, guys. It's 5:44. You know, it's been about 14 minutes. I want to make good time. I don't want to rush through anything, but I do want to be, by the way, that is how the handbook actually looks. It's not my computer fucking up, guys. Because yesterday I was like, damn, is my computer fucked up? But then I was like, oh, that's just the game. But yeah, I want to try to make decent time at least. Definitely want to leave a decent amount of time for the trial. So yeah, thank you guys for the 18 likes. All right, let's jump into this shit. It is time for us to investigate. Yeah, I know a lot of them are like unfinished, and I'm not really interested in playing anything that's like unfinished. Bow Wow, stop. I'm not interested in playing anything that's like unfinished, because like, you know, I honestly feel like Lumen could make one. Especially when Project Eden's Garden releases their shit. Lumen, make variety Rampa. Alright, let me talk to Yoroko again. Did we lose the last class trial? Yes. I'm still not convinced. Was Mikado really the culprit? Our reasoning was perfect. No, if you think about what Mikado said before, it all matches up. We knew the culprit of the 4 other trials because we had an easy way of judging who the culprit was. But in the last case, we had no idea who placed the poison. Clearly, that was our downfall. But it was a complete defeat. Our usual process of doing things was made useless. However, somehow we lived. It's already over now anyway. So let's focus on the present. You're right. I'm sorry, Sora. Alright, I mean, it doesn't appear that there's anything for us to actually explore here other than talking to Monocro. So let's see what he has to say. Are you ready? Right, well, let's move right away. Wait a minute, Monocro. Just where is the singularity? Wait, before that, do we even need to go to it? Mikado's plan and the reason why we got trapped in this killing game. If you already know, just tell us here. She's right. Don't be suspicious. If you have any information for us, tell us right away. Oh, I thought you already knew about Mikado's plan. Huh? Nikke said everything a few days ago, remember? Besides, the reset codes were solved, so I think you have already come to your conclusion. Yuki, Utsuro, he's trying to meet them. Is that what you're talking about? Well, his goal is to put Utsuro's personality over Yuki's, therefore aiming for the resurrection of divine luck. Is that what you already concluded in Higa City? Is he glitching? The fuck? Wait a minute. Only me, Sora, and Yuki were there, so how do you know about that? That's because I am the overseer of this world. Currently, this virtual world is erroneous due to external intervention. You could tell what happened from the strange environment that surrounds you, right? When that happened, our security was destroyed. And without my admin privileges, I know little information of what happened since. So just tell us what information you do know. Well, what a temper from Miss Kabuya here. Always so impatient. I have judged that seeing it for yourself would be faster than my explanation. It's only a waste of time talking here. I see. I know for a fact that it is not me or Mikado causing this intervention. It would be impossible to move such a place for us. Follow me. The coordinates of this map are all lined up, so it should be just up ahead. I don't think he listened to a single word I said. It can't be helped. We should just do what Monocro says for now. At the end of the day, it's only a matter of time before Mikado realizes something is wrong and comes to execute us again. That's a wise judgment. Now follow me. Due to the unnatural linking of these locations, you may feel somewhat dizzy upon movement. Please keep that in mind and have a safe travel. I really don't trust you, Monocro, so I don't know why you all looked at my face, but... We have arrived. This is the first singularity. Ugh, my head is spinning. Huh? What is this? What's going on? As I said, this world is full of errors. It seems the objects are misplaced. It's not just that. When I woke up, we were on a sandy beach, and now we're somehow inside a building. Wait, is this maybe the first island? Correct, the bell tower. This is where the first murder took place. In the virtual world, murders are of great significance. From this error, I should be able to do various manipulations here. This way. You go first. What the fuck? Now what the hell are all these goddamn toilets? Huh? Oh! Ooh, what's this machine? Wait, there's somebody inside. He seems familiar somehow. Yuri? This person is Yuri. Our French boy, right? French girl pose. A suspicious capsule-type machine reminiscent of a tube lay the sleeping body of Yuri, who was an adult like we saw in that video. You're all aware that the one who died in this tower was Yuri, right? What? Why is Yuri... No, more importantly, what is this machine? This machine is a device that connects the real and virtual worlds. In other words, this is the connector to the virtual world program where we currently reside. In the real world, just like Yuki, you two are in a capsule like him, asleep. So Yuri also returned to his real body. Wait a minute. Yuri fell from the top of the tower, but there's no cuts and no wounds? Wait, is Yuri alive? No, Yuri is very much dead. What's in this device is just an empty body, because the virtual world connects directly to the brain, so a death in here is a death in the real world. Wow, so fucking Nikke, his lying ass. I mean, he did admit that he didn't know for sure, but got our hopes up for nothing. There are no exceptions. Okay, well then that means y'all dead. So everyone who died is still dead? After we saw the real nature of, well, I don't know, actually the game was like interrupted or whatever from Tsurugi, I think. After we saw the real nature of Nikkei, it's just as we thought, he was lying. But hearing Monocro say it like that, they're all gone. So why is Yuri still here, and why is that capsule here with him? You guys are a mess. I already told you. Told us? This place is entirely virtual. Your body is exactly the same. It's just like a game avatar, so to speak. And with administrator rights, you can change the look of an avatar. So, in other words, someone arbitrarily manipulated the body of the dead Yuri. Does that mean it wasn't a person who intervened? It was due to the reset codes. Sorry. When a reset code is activated, your avatar returns to the state of your original body. If you don't believe me, let me show you. What? What? I'm back to looking like... No, change her back. No offense, Yuriko, but... Huh? I'm back to normal. Originally, such a power would be impossible, but in this state, it is possible to manipulate it. Oh, we're just talking nonsense. Let's get back to the important part about Yuri's reality. To be precise, somebody called the connection device in reality. That was the reason. The connection device? Is there something like that in the capsule machine? Well, as far as I'm aware, this device will show information. Ah, here we are. Hi, Mookie. This is his profile. That's all we know about Yuri. Please have a read. Name, Yuri Kagarin. Japanese and Russian race. Mid-20s. From a young age, he inherited the Kagarin Corporation. He hated men very much, but was able to see the varied abilities of humans, and became an outstanding businessman and developed the Kagarin Corporation to new heights, using independently developed AI called Yuri for space explorations. He successfully contributed greatly to the space industry and became one of the symbols of next generation hope. Influenced by a girl from his past, he was determined to devote himself to helping women's welfare. Are you fucking serious, Lumen? No! Stop asking the 8-ball that! Looks like a lot of great achievements, but still nothing special. Still the same old Yuri. Not only Yuri's body was big, he himself was. So what does this have to do with our situation? Miss Sora, do you not remember? Yeah? What? Well, I am aware you have recovered your memories as Akane Taira. Am I wrong? Yuri Kagarin met Akane Taira as a child. What? Sora? Yuri, who originally rejected men and worshipped women. The reason he became so obsessed with women was because Yuri hired Akane Taira as a worker for him. Then does that mean, Sora, do you remember meeting him as Akane Taira? I'm not too sure. I can't remember for certain. The answer is not yes, Lumen. The answer is never. Never. I will say this though. I think Cassidy is more annoying than Iroha. Like I think Iroha is just a dumbass. But I think Cassidy isn't a dumbass. She's just fucking annoying. Like on purpose. I can't with her. So I think I don't like her more. But I don't know. I haven't seen as much of Cassidy. So I never said anything that was too bad about her other than the fact that she's fucking annoying. But that's because I've only played a prologue and a chapter 1 of her, not an entire game. Like I've dealt with Iroha's bullshit for an entire game. So it's a little different, you know? Alright, let's proceed. Guys, if I burp a lot during this stream, I'm sorry. I'd be over here trying to be all classy and shit with my camera off because I don't want to like startle you guys because you guys can't see me, right? Like, if you guys could see me, I probably wouldn't give a fuck and would do it. Just not give a fuck. But, like, I don't want to scare you guys because you guys can't prepare for it because you can't see me. But I'm drinking my Alani, and these shits make me burp a lot. So please don't be alarmed. I'm going to be myself. You think Cassidy is the mastermind? By the way, for those of you who aren't aware of what we're talking about Cassidy from Project Eden's Garden, which is another fan-made game, but it's a little different than Danganronpa. Well, yeah, it is actually. It's a different shit, but yeah. Well, I don't really remember everyone I met whilst I was a maid. Right, well, whether Miss Sora remembers Yuri or not doesn't really matter. What's important is Yuri had knowledge of Akane Taira. Why is that important? Why does that matter? Because that is the reason they were caught in the killing game. All of you, Utsuro, the very purpose of Mikado, he brought you all here because you were all related to his classmates during Utsuro's time at Hope's Peak Academy. What? Including me? Minako Tamori. Does that name seem familiar to you? Minako? Wait, how do you know her? Minako Tamori's only daughter, Kazuna Tamori, is the ultimate cheerleader of the 79th class at Hope's Peak. She was one of Utsuro's classmates. Huh? No way. What? Minako is a married woman? Is Minako... I'm guessing Minako is... I told y'all, princess arms open, legs wide open. Oh, I sit like that all the time. Actually, I'm not sitting like that right now. But Variety fixing to get the championship belt at the local fair for her. Yeah, of course, Forrest. I'm guessing Minako was that older girl that kind of got her into the hostess business. Not her getting a little jealous. Is it really a surprise? But she really has a husband and a daughter? Why? Did you two have a thing going on? No. Minako was the madam at the bar I used to work at in high school. Even though I was a minor and she looked after me so I could work with her. To think she was a married woman. But this isn't about her. This is about Minako's daughter who went to Hope's Peak, right? Not that being Kazuna's mom. So Yoruko was finger banging Kazuna's mom. Who would have thunk? Yes, to be more precise, the Hope's Peak Academy 79th class. Allow me to say this one more time. The reason you became a target of Mikado was because you were more or less related to the 79th class students. In the case of Miss Sora, Akane Taira was part of the 79th class herself. So that is self-explanatory. Wait a minute, Madam's daughter and Sora were classmates? Minako's age at that time and then her daughter was in high school? That means Grandma Kabuya? What? Oh no. I wasn't trying to calculate your age. Well, age doesn't matter, so just please stop calling me that. Is that touching moment over? Can I continue? Wait, what the fuck is going on? So does this mean that Sora is like... Wait, I'm trying to I'm not good with numbers and time and shit. Hold on. So, if Sora went to school with Minako's daughter, and Minako is the one that got Yoruko into bartending, that means Sora is way younger than Yoruko, technically, right? Okay. So she been trying to hook up with somebody who's basically a minor to her. I mean, obviously in the virtual world, she wasn't aware of that, but that's just funny. Oh, I see. No, they were two different people. Her friend was around her age. Minako just supervised the bar and looked out for them. Okay, so she was somebody different that worked at the bar that Yoruko was at with the other girl. Gotcha. Did you say Dochi, Tango? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn on nigga guys and that's so birds. Woosa. That's my shit. Okay. Is that touching moment over? Can I continue? All of you except the members of Void were related to the 79th class in some way. No, technically the Void sought help from the 79th class member Utsuro. Since they're technically related, it means all of you are related to the 79th class. Come to think of it, Teruya was part of the 79th class of Hope's Peak as well. Then was Teruya also a classmate of Utsuro? Correct. In Mikado's plan, everyone was supposed to have a slight relation to the 79th class, but there were some people who were in the 79th class themselves. That includes Akane Taira. That's you, Sora. I know, I like that song too, Mookie. Oh yeah, she is dead. So even worse than her trying to finger bang a minor, she was trying to finger bang a dead body. Wait, I don't even know which one is worse. What the fuck is going on now? This changes everything. And that's the reason. Wait, that doesn't make sense to me though. They're gonna have to explain this to me, because if Akane's technically dead, then how the fuck is she in this game? They explained how Utsuro is actually dead, but he's trying, like, they're trying to attach him back to the real Yuki's body. So this is the real Yuki in the game. But, like, that doesn't explain why the fuck the real Akane is here. Unless that's not the real Akane, then who the fuck is that? What the hell? Okay. And that's the reason we're in this terrible situation, because we had connection to the 79th class. So why did Void, Mikado, collect everyone connected to the 79th class? Are you fucking serious, Mookie? Please stop saying that shit. In order for Yuki to become Utsuro, he needed to create a similar environment to the previous game. Mikado called it reproduction. A reproduction? Had no choice. It was to create a conflict of men versus women for the exact reproduction, dude. Killing Yuri was the only way to do that. Him dying as a fact alone would be enough. As expected, it stirred up theories of a woman being the culprit. I'm sorry, Mikado. I messed up the reenactment. It shouldn't be a surprise, considering the flawlessness of your reenactment of this case. Quite unlike a certain incapable person. The reproduction of the case is the order of the killing game we've been through so far. The Voids previously mentioned it after the trials. Miss Taira, part of the 79th class. Miss Sora, if you really are her, you should remember. Remember how this killing game is similar to the killing game of the 79th class. That's right, Teruya said that. That was the 79th class, that the 79th class went through a killing game as well. I gotta really make sure I do their voices, because they about to be looking hella different. Just look at Eurocoat looking like somebody's grandmother. About Utsuro. You must have heard about him from Sora on the last island. Do you remember? Yuki is biologically identical to Utsuro, but mentally they are different people. I don't understand how biologically they're the same. So that's his twin brother, basically. That's his doppelganger out there and shit. There's a famous murder case here where the dude that got caught said he didn't kill the girl. He just found her body in the woods and had relations with it. That seriously was his defense. And how did that work out for him, Mookie? How did that work out for him? They let him go? Like that was his defense, so he was Gucci? He was Gucci in his coochie? Okay, so Mikado wanted to replace Yuki's personality with Utsuro's. As such, he chose a virtual world so he could connect directly to the brain. In conclusion, Utsuro was in the 79th class and the two killing games were very similar. In the virtual world, Yuki suffered the same turning. This is Mikado's plan. The trials that Nikke talked about is the reenactment process. I was expecting this to some extent, but after hearing it myself, it truly was terrible. Now that my memory as Akane Taira has returned, I remember clearly what I did and the terrible hell of the killing game. My memories when I opened my eyes on Utsuroshima was ambiguous. It felt like a dark past, but now I remember everything clearly. Are we gonna get a flashback to when you was blowing people up in the lab and shit? I met his brother at my work decades ago. Him and his brothers were identical twins, and I said, I think I met you before, you look familiar. And he told me who he was, and I was like, wow. What the hell? So you over there meeting somebody's twin brother who was banging a dead body and shit. What the hell? I was kind of thinking the same thing, Tago. I was like, damn. Like, and it's not like he's giving us more personality, but he's just like, I don't know. He's like talking more, I guess. So like, he's kind of giving us more personality. Same personality, but just more talking, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm like, damn, Monochrome, maybe you ain't such a little pathetic bitch. Period. Hi, Nocturne. How are you? Wait, so wow, what a way to go through life, looking exactly like the guy who said he effed a dead body for a defense. Nah, he got life, but folks were like, let's just say what he's saying is true. That's even more reason to murk his ass. What the fuck? I can't. All right, guys, we gotta reel it in. We gotta enough about dead bodies and shucking and jiving with dead bodies and shit, Mookie. We gotta focus right now. We gotta focus for the next like 15 minutes at least. And I have to burp again. All right, there we go. During that time, he and I did something terrible. It's a terrible time that I don't ever want to repeat again. And Mikado Sennoji said it, and Mikado Sennoji did it all over again. I don't know though. I kind of feel like y'all did worse than you and you and Utsuro did worse than Mikado did. Like, y'all was shooting up a bunch of people who had nothing to do with the shit. Toyuki, who has done nothing wrong, was dragged into this selfish purpose again. And not just Yuki, everyone was dragged into this because of the 79th class. Wait a minute, after the war and the tragedy, human scientific advancements were rapid and technology improved day by day. Mookie really wants to tell us about this guy who was humping dead bodies. Those of you that's watching the VOD, this is what we deal with during the live streams. With the technology of the Toa group, I know artificial intelligence and other things of the sort have begun to appear. But no matter how much I think about it, covering a personality with somebody else's is no matter how similar the environment and the conditions are, is it really possible? It's basically brainwashing. If it's possible or not, this theory has already been proven by someone before. They even managed to implement it in practice before. What? Junko Inoshima, have you ever heard of her? Junko Inoshima, she's the cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Look, Mookie, it's your two favorite things, Junko and that one line. You're doing good. You did some work in the garden. Nice, Nocturne. Awesome. Mookie wants everybody to know, if you want to look it up, there's the guy's name. Jesus Christ. Junko Inoshima. She corrupted Utsuro, and as a result, most of the class of 79 died. She's the root of this world's chaos. Well, she died a long time ago after popping up a few too many times, so you don't need to worry too much about her. In the past, Junko Inoshima modified a virtual world called the Neo World program. I know, Zodi does too. I actually kind of get tired of hearing that shit too. It was used to overwrite someone's personality with her own, aka the plan to turn everybody into herself. Of course, with the work of many others, her plan failed and Junko Inoshima is completely dead. That doesn't make any sense. Then Mikado used that plan as motivation for his own. Did he actually implement the plan? And what does the symbol on the capsule device mean? This is the connection device of the New World program. It's a stolen version that was plugged with a thermal plate. He stole it? Where did Mikado get such manpower? Unfortunately, I do not know that. I'm only supposed to direct the killing game, the Mono mascot taking the place of Monokuma. Monokuma plug. Bow wow. Calm down, you're not in trouble. Sheesh. Even Mikado didn't give me the full details. So we were forced into the killing game that Utsuro went through because the 79th class was already dead. So we were used as alternatives or substitutes, in other words. Yes, Yuri here, Yoroko, as well as everyone else were in the same situation. Huh? What's with the serious face, Sora? No, that can't be it. There's gotta be something more. Yoroko and everyone else were kidnapped by Mikado. What? There's more? Foo-foo. Still as sharp as always, Miss Sora. Correct. In addition to the people related to the 79th class condition, there were some other criteria they had to reach. And they were? You have to be a Hope's Peak Academy student. Huh? This is the essential and irreplaceable condition that Mikado learned using trial and error. In addition to this and the 79th killing game, there have been several others. There was even a killing game that took place with the Hope's Peak Academy officials. I'm not sure why, but Utsuro's personality was covered up. But the ultimate talent was absolutely necessary. Wait, what are you talking about? I've never been to Hope's Peak Academy. That's correct. You weren't a student or Yuri. You weren't a student or Yuri at Hope's Peak Academy. Then here's the problem. When you started the killing school trip, why did your memory go back to when you were at high school? Huh? You all should know since your memories have returned, but you see, Hope's Peak Academy was already closed several years ago. So the ultimate students that were considered the symbols of hope in this world could no longer be found. That's why Mikado decided to kidnap all the people who were considered the symbol of hope. Read Yuri's profile carefully again. Using independently developed AI called Yuri for space explorations, he successfully contributed significantly to the space industry and became one of the symbols of next generation hope. Do you guys hear Bow Wow, or can you not hear him? He's so fucking cute. I love him. He's bad as shit, but I love him. Thanks for the 20 lights. I don't know if I said thank you for those, but thank you. Nocturne. Bruh, Mookie and Nocturne, they're just funny. You guys are funny as shit. I like when we get that old man energy in the chat. Mookie has a friend now. But I do like that you show up more, Nocturne. I know you used to show up a lot before, but lately I know you've been showing up a lot more. And it's just been fun having you in chat. Whatever. Whatever, Mookie. Shut your damn mouth. Alright, the symbol of hope for the next generation. After the tragedy, major restoration had to begin. Among them, there were people who had great contribution to the restoration work. Guys, I feel another burp incoming. I'm so happy I just get to be myself and just let this out now because, guys, when I tell y'all I'll be over here fighting for my life drinking Alani's, I'll be over here fighting for my life trying to read and like hold in the burps and be quiet about them and shit. This is so great. I feel so comfortable. Okay, those people were the next generation of hope, just the same as the ultimate students were. Hi, Jose, welcome in. Look, it's our silent killer, period. Jose's our silent killer. Jose be at almost every stream, and he just says hi, and then he watches in silence. That's our silent killer right there. It's my boy. What's so funny, Mookie? Guys, I'm just trying to be myself. Like, I just feel so much better now. I hope you guys don't mind. If you do, this might not be the place for you, but, you know. Alright, they were called the symbols of hope. Mikado focused on that and the talent itself, and as such, put everyone's age back to when they were in high school. In other words, you are virtual ultimate students. What the hell? Now y'all just making up shit. Come on, wait a second. A symbol of the next generation of hope? Does that include me? Bitch, yes, it includes... Hiroko, you're sounding like Iroha a little bit. but I don't have any achievements that could earn me that talent. Fufu, you're too humble. You're too humble, Miss Kabuya. Every time I read her name, I think of Bring It On, All or Nothing. Shabuya, Shabuya, roll call. My name Camille. You use 3 wishes to see me shake it, 'cause I'm delicious. Period. You certainly deserve the title. You were a counselor, correct? Really? Well, I did some volunteering through the speaking skills I learned as a hostess and became a Oh my god! Yuriko became a psychologist? Thank you, Nocturne. You guys are the best. No, I'm not, Tango. I'm not gonna fart in the fucking mic. Do you guys remember there was like this time, this era where people were like farting and shit, like on Twitch and put in their... I'm not even gonna say it. This is literally me. Like, you guys know how I want to be a therapist. And this is why I liked Kokoro, because she was the ultimate psychologist. Oh my god, Yuriko really is me. This is so cute, guys. I'm so excited. Like, now I feel even more connected to her. Because I really am working towards, getting into my master's program and shit. Because I really do want to get a career in I guess counseling, therapy, same shit, but master's degree in counseling. Oh my gosh, I love this. You but white. Okay. Of course, I did gain a little recognition, but not to the extent of being called that. It's through the counseling that Yuriko did that she began to stand out after the tragedy. She helped a lot of people who were physically and mentally damaged by the disaster. Oh my gosh. I love that. Oh, Yuriko. I love that. I'm so excited. I didn't know people farted on Twitch for content. Oh yeah, people were queefing in the in the mic and all kinds of shit. This was some years ago. I don't know what they still do on there. This was back when I had Twitter. By the way, I forgot to remember I told you guys I reactivate my Twitter like every however many days so that I can keep it. But if you don't reactivate it within 30 days, it deletes. I tried to reactivate it like a day after I was supposed to, and now my Twitter's gone. Yippee fucking do, guys. Yippee fucking do. It's okay though. I haven't been on that shit in over a year, so. You know what? I think I actually... When did I stop going on Twitter? I think I haven't been on Twitter since... Honestly, I don't think I've been on Twitter since like 2022. Like early... Wait, 2022 was it? No, 2023. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. I did have some stuff on there that I didn't want deleted though, but whatever. It's whatever. Okay. And all for the small cost of nothing. Many people suffer from PTSD, and thanks to Yuriko's hard work, they got through their trauma. And that got her the title of being the symbol of the next generation of hope. Yuriko, that's awesome. Well, that being said, shouldn't I have been the ultimate counselor instead? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, why was she the ultimate hostess then? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? She probably wasn't the ultimate counselor because that shit hadn't happened yet when she was a high schooler, I'm guessing. Like, maybe it's only based on, like... Maybe their ultimate is based on what they were doing in high school? I don't know. But, oh my gosh, Yuriko. Why was I chosen as the ultimate hostess? That's not what I was known for. Your talent and memory were inextricably linked. Oh, if you were selected as the ultimate psychologist, your memories wouldn't sync well since you weren't a psychologist at the time. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So does that mean everyone else actually had a talent as well? Correct. Yuri here was no different. He was famous in the space industry. a symbol of hope for the next generation. From some point, everybody begun to call me that. A considerable amount of time had passed since Hope's peak shut down. Hold on, guys. All right. I don't know why that's still on the screen. My bad. I was just I was preparing you guys for the incoming farts. Thanks for pointing that out, Mookie. I'm sorry. Oh, this community's fucking funny. People watching this shit later, they're gonna be like, why the fuck is this on the screen? Alright. And people still were desperate for some hope. That's how humans are, just how mankind created religion. They needed something to believe in. I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a child of God. Humans are always hungry for hope, and they were afraid of despair. That's why they create the symbols of hope. When you said that, something came to mind. Monocro, are you a human? When the killing school trip first started, I didn't know anything, and I thought there might be someone who controls you behind the scenes. But as the story of the virtual world came out, and from Mikado's remarks, you seemed to be more than someone being controlled when you were talking about your memories returning. If Monocro was created by Mikado specifically for this plan, it would be right to call you artificial intelligence, right? Foo-foo, a swing and a miss. You were only half right this time. Of course I am artificial intelligence, but I am not made by Mikado. What? Then just who are you? My real name is Yuri. Mikado hacked me into another program. Motherfucker, what? Yuri? Wait, that's... Using independently developed AI called Yuri for space explorations, he successfully contributed significantly to the space industry and became one of the symbols of next generation hope. So Yuri is the one that created the programming or whatever the fuck this, or the artificial intelligence that is running Monocro. What the fuck? Who would have thunk? Monocro, you're Yuri's? Yes, I guess you could call the real Yuri my father. So, Bow Wow, your father is Yuri. What the fuck? Didn't I say? My purpose is to help humans. Originally, my purpose was to manage various flights. I must have been developed for that. Even though most of my data has been modified, I still have no memory of being the AI Yuri. What? Why the hell is the AI created by the Kagarin Corporation being modified for use in a killing game? Mikado is extremely focused on efficiency. For him, Mr. Kagarin's AI had all the necessary conditions for the plan. I must have been the best prey. So he kidnapped Yuri and stole his artificial intelligence? That's what you're saying? So in summary, in addition, an AI created by the next generation of hope would be fitting for his plan? Guys, I'm feeling another burp coming on. Oh my god. Now you guys see how much I be fighting for my life over here when I'm like trying not to do that. Holy shit. I'd be reading it and I'd be like, this isn't a very good story, like trying to hold it in. You said it would have been funny if I was telling something serious and that was up the whole time she was talking. Nocturne going in on the people watching the VOD. You can't wait for Shrek 5? You know what? I need to watch Shrek 2 through 4 because I'm telling you guys, I literally do not fucking know. I think I've watched a little bit of Shrek 2, but like I don't know what happened in those. Like I really need to like watch those. I feel like I'm a dumbass bitch. I'm behind and shit. I loved the original Shrek when it came out though. I thought that movie was so great. I remember watching it in my room on I had got the DVD. I feel like my godmom got me the DVD. But yeah, I need to watch those. Is 2 through 4 good? You didn't know there were more than one? Yeah, there's like a whole fucking series. I didn't know they were about to make 5 though. I didn't know it was that many, but until they released like the little teaser for it, and Zendaya's gonna be in it. She's a Virgo. Okay, let's keep going, guys. This isn't a very good story. Well, I don't know all of Mikado's actions. All the memories of me being the AI Yuri have been erased. I just went through the killing game as programmed, but now that I know my identity, I can clearly remember what took place because of the program, which is why I am helping you both. An unimaginable identity. Yuri was deeper in Mikado's plan than we all thought. But of course, Yuri is dead. He was also a victim. The scary thing is how someone executed all these large-scale crimes, but this was all done by the person called Mikado Sonoji. Okay, Mikado's worse than I thought then. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. That's the Shrek song right there. What's that other song they sing? What's that song that they sing at the end of Shrek? Let me see. I'm a believer, I couldn't live if I Hell yeah. People hate the fourth one, but I remember watching it with my mom in theaters and I didn't hate it. The second one is considered the best over the first one. Third one is the most boring in my opinion, but it's still well liked. And then people like the 2 Puss in Boots movies. Oh, the Puss in Boots movies. I thought the Puss in Boots shit was like, I know he's in the sequels, but I didn't know he had his own like little spin-offs, or maybe I did know that, I don't know. Alright, even after we got our memories back, we still didn't know much about Mikado himself. Monocro, if you look at it, you're also a victim of Mikado. It must have been hard for someone that was programmed for good purposes to be doing horrible stuff for Mikado like that. Well, that's not exactly the case. Huh? This body is simply a programmed algorithm. I am just an AI. I have no emotions. I laugh, act gloomy, get angry, etc. Not because it's how I actually feel, it's because I was programmed this way. But artificial intelligence is not human. As an AI, I have no feelings of guilt. The only person who committed a crime is Mikado. However, distinguishing the good and the bad, there is no function for that. I am helping you now because I realize my original role. Because that is what my algorithm says to do.
Yada yada.
Yada yada. Yada yada. I like when him and Mikado say that. Yada yada. An artificial tango. An artificial person that acts on its own emotion and ignores algorithms. Well, that would be called an alter ego. You do not need to sympathize with me or worry about me. You only have to use me because all I am is a tool to help humans. Okay, Pecco, period. Artificial intelligence that acts according to an algorithm. Monocro's actions are not based on emotion. They're simply deduced using his systems. But even so... I'm sorry. No, it's nothing. It would be meaningless of me to talk any longer. My role is soon to end anyway. Was that really it? If his behavior is really just an algorithm, what did all of those other times mean? Now, let us move to the second singularity. Time might be infinite, but not for us. You may feel dizzy between moves, so try to mentally prepare yourself before we begin. I just muted myself for that last part. You know, to give you guys a little bit of a break. Alright, virtual world avatar has been added. Yuri Kagarin has been added. Host Peak 79th class has been added. Neo World program has been added. Next generation symbols of hope has been added. Monochrome has been added. You're killing me, Smalls. God damn. Yuri is sleeping in the capsule without moving. Well, that's tough. Are you ready? Bro, why do you keep asking? Stop asking me if I'm ready. You're scaring me. Let me talk to her. Yuriko, if your memories are bad, do you know what the outside world is like? The world? What do you want about? I'm asking because I don't think I've been conscious for a long time. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I'm curious to know what's changed since then. Oh, so that's it. Well, it was terrible. Luckily, I managed to evacuate in time, but there were so many casualties. How long has passed since it happened? Is it over? Well, I don't know exactly how long, but it's at least been a few years. Most of the riots have ended and society has returned to some level of normality, but the security system is much worse than it was before. What is it, Sora? Oh no, it's nothing. Okay, got it, Pookie. Yada yada. Alright, let's again prepare for the dizziness. Come this way. Now I am flying away. What the hell? I'm dizzy. Is this one of the private rooms? Welcome to the second singularity, Kokoro's private room. I think you all should remember it. Kokoro's room? This is where the second murder took place. Wait, but how? This is the Monocruise. I thought Mikado blew it up. Well, I guess you could say this is backup data. Common sense doesn't apply in a virtual world full of glitches. Don't think too hard about it. Please come this way. We followed Monochrome to the corner of the room. Just as it was in the first singularity, there was somebody inside that capsule machine, a middle-aged woman. Is this Kokoro? Yes, this is how Kokoro looked in the real world. Well, to be more accurate, should I call her Kokoro Kurokawa? Kurokawa? That is Kokoro's last name. She was married. Kokoro was married? She was that old? So like me and Yuri, she's considered a next generation symbol of hope and related to the 79th class of Hope's Peak? Yes, however, this is not relevant. Miss Kurokawa is the mother of the ultimate exorcist, Mikako Kurokawa, and she is a member of the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy. Wait, Mikako? Ugh, my head. Sora, what's wrong? What a nostalgic name it must be for our dear Sora. Well, Kokoro here is only related to Mikako by blood. They haven't actually met for a long while. There were circumstances that caused this something. Mikako was disowned by her mother and raised separately. Circumstances? What kind of circumstances? I don't know the details. Mikado only gave me the information I need to know. I'm sorry, I don't know everything. What's with your silence, Miss Sora? No, it's nothing. I was just a little surprised to hear that name. Well, alright, let's do the same as last time. Hello, Lumen? What? Please read the information for yourself. Name, Kokoro Kurokawa. She was a famous psychologist who has published multiple theses in the past. But after some unknown circumstances, she disappeared from the academic world and her location is unknown. In the later years of her work, she went beyond psychology into the AI field and even brain science. This was confirmed from her studies. Are you fucking serious, Mookie? Shut the fuck up. It seems she had a daughter with somebody, but has been lost for a long time. The current status of this child is unknown. Kokoro. As you all know, Miss Mitsume has an excellent brain. She was considered a symbol of hope for the next generation. Although she never attended Hope's Peak, and she wasn't even a high school student, it wouldn't have been strange if she was accepted into Hope's Peak Academy herself. Wait a minute, isn't something off there? Yuriko? Look at her profile. Of course it looks like she was famous in the past. How come I haven't heard of her? Huh? This is the first time I've heard the name Kokoro Kurokawa. So how could she be one of the next generation symbols of hope? Monocro, do you even know what you're saying? As far as I know, the next generation symbols of hope were the hope in the world. So how could her name not be known? Are you sure you aren't getting it wrong? In fact, that profile says nothing about her being a symbol of hope. No, Mikado told me this directly. He needed talented people to replace the ultimate students. But, as Yuriko said, it is a little weird. Are you sure you weren't being fooled by Mikado? Well, as I said prior, I do not know everything, so maybe there are details I'm not sure of. Let's put this topic on hold. I don't think we'd get an answer by going in circles like this. You're giving up already? Use the intelligence in artificial intelligence. It is because of my artificial intelligence that I gave up so quickly, Miss Sora. My body is like a computer, so to speak. My thinking speed far exceeds the human brain's, and nothing comes to mind no matter how much I think about it. It's safe to say I have no idea. Really? Even if you're an ally, you're not much help. Reminds me of Nikke. It really doesn't matter that much, but the more I think about it, the more strange it becomes. Why is it only Kokoro's information that is like this? We're only at the beginning, and there's already so many problems. Still, Monocro is the reason we're getting this far. At least we're making some meaningful progress. Sorry. Kind of. Sora, this might be a weird time to ask, but didn't Teruya say all but 3 of the 79th class had died in the killing game? Wouldn't that mean that you died? And that Kokoro Mitsume's, Kurokawa's daughter is already... Was she your friend? You were classmates after all. Are you okay, Sora? I think so. After my memories came back, I remembered all of my classmates. They were all wonderful. Nevertheless, over the past few days, we've gone through the trauma of life and death. Even now with my memories back, I still miss my friends who died back in the tragedy. I think this is Sora talking, but it says it's Yuriko. But you're not just Sora. Akane Taira's in there too, and all of the 79th class were your classmates. Even though we were all fake friends, it still hurts, Sora. All of our classmates on this island are dead. Unless that was Yuriko talking about this killing school trip. I don't know. It's a waste of time. Huh? Rather than this, wouldn't it be better to gather more information soon? The whereabouts of that bastard Mikado and the others. Yeah, the others. Monocro, do you know where the others are? The others? Are you talking about Yuki or Iroha? Oh my fucking god. Why mention her name? Mikado may have the higher authority, so I cannot locate him specifically, but the others I can find for sure. Anyway, since the coordinates are meaningless, I'm sure we will come across them soon. Wait a minute, Sora. What's with that reaction? Mikako, I don't know what kind of I don't know what type of person she was, but she still died in the killing game like Teruya said. I don't deserve to mourn them. As I said, Yuriko, Akane Taira committed many sins that cannot just be washed away that easily. I just don't want to talk about it right now. Sora, what exactly did you do? The last time we talked about this, we didn't exactly get much time to talk because of the murder and stuff. What the hell did you do that's so unforgivable? Why can't I know? I don't want to talk about it. You just hate me for it. Sora, I told you the other day I want to know what happened no matter what. Remember, I'm always on your side. I want to help you, Sora. Please tell me how you feel. If you can't do that, then we... Hey, you two fighting? This isn't exactly the right time for this. Yuriko, I trust you, but we're still not completely out of Void's plan yet. That's true. It's very painful for me. If I remember now, I'd just be stuck with the same painful memory and I couldn't move forward. So I'll tell you as soon as we get out of here. Sora, I know that you're angry, but just... this once, can we stop this? Besides, we just lost each other recently. I don't want to fight with you. I feel the same. I don't want to fight with you either, Sora. Well, you're right. Confessing your sins isn't exactly an easy task. I was being too forward. I'm sorry, Sora. No, you're not. Good, good. Glad you've both made up. Such a touching friendship. You always manage to get along so well. Stop being nosy. You're free from Mikado now, right? and you're still poking your beak into other people's business. Sorry, it's a bad habit. Monochrome, there's nothing else about Kokoro, right? Yes, to tell you the truth, Kokoro is an unusual case. If you're ready to move on to the next singularity, should we go? Wait, Monochrome, how long are we going to do this for? Until we've taken care of all of the singularities. The previous 2 singularities were at the crime scenes, right? So should the next one be the ghost house? Oh, right. So if the singularities are at the crime scenes, there should be 3 more left. Correct. What are we going to do after it's all over? About that, I don't know. What? I know I keep saying this, but I don't know everything. But I don't know more than I know. All I can do is show you the profiles and give you an approximate indicator of the events. It's up to you to decide what to do after that. What? Well, I guess we were leaving everything to Monochrome. Until a while ago, I was calling you suspicious. I'm sorry, Monochrome. I have said this before, I am only a tool. My nickname is Peko. You do not need to apologize to me for anything. Yuriko, let's save this for later. We have Yuki to find anyway. Let's focus on all the information Monochrome asked for us. Yeah, let's do that. It just feels so dizzy every time we move. It's horrible. It's funny how she said we have to find Yuki. She didn't say shit about Iroha, my girl. Baldur's Gate 3 confessional. Mikako Kurokawa. What the hell? The sin I committed back then. What I want to say to Yuriko, was this really right? No, I shouldn't be asking that now. The investigation comes first. I'll erase Nightbots. I usually do it. I just haven't done it in a while. I'll erase Nightbots hours. Kokoro Kurukara. Let's look at this again. Kokoro is sleeping in the capsule without moving. She not sleeping, she dead, bitch. Yuriko, you really are an adult. What? What are you saying? No matter how much I look, I still miss the pink-haired Yuriko I know. Well, this is the real me. When I was a hostess, I was just imitating the appearance of someone who knew what they were doing. Aside from that, since it's a bar to entertain people, I tried to be as colorful as possible. Did you always wear glasses? Yes, ever since I was young, my eyesight was bad. Back when I was a hostess, I used to wear contacts. Sorry if you don't like it. Contacts are uncomfortable. You look cool with glasses and with contact lenses. Don't worry. You think so? Thanks. Not her saying, I miss the old you. You too ugly now. That's kind of fucked up, Sora. Say sorry. Tangle, what the hell are you talking about? Is your name Nightpot? I can go in and adjust hours and points and crowns and shit like that. I can go in and give everybody unlimited crowns if I wanted to. I usually get rid of Nightbots though, because Nightbot gonna eat y'all up every time. So, you know, I'll be trying to make it fair for you guys, you know? So technically, Lumen, you are in 4th place. Right, well, let's move right away. Again, prepare yourself for the dizziness. Come this way. Dizzy again. Is it just me, or is the landscape breaking even more? Hell yeah, this shit breaking. This don't even look like the places we were in. It's because there is a lot of data to be processed. You better hurry. Now this way. Let's see what old eyeball's gonna look like. There's 3 capsules? Well, it's for Setsuka and the twins. Oh, because they're not voids. Because voids killed the first 2 people. Are the voids in like a... What? So following the pattern so far, these mechanical devices at the singularities and the dead are in the places where they died? That is correct. That's weird. The only one who died in the ghost house was Setsuka, but the twins are here. So why weren't Hajime and Emma at the first 2? Because they're he-he's. Well, that's right, but these pods are for the victims, not criminals. and to some extent, the twins here are also victims. Well, that's... What? What's wrong? Are there ghosts? There's somebody behind the pillar. What the fuck? No! Oh my god, kill me now! Oh my fucking god, can somebody just like stab me in the throat? Like, please, I don't want to see this bitch. It's not funny, Lumen. I'm disgusted. Fucking disgusted. Ugh, where the hell am I? How do I get out? I'm just gonna... I hate you, Mikado. I hate you, Mikado. Let's see what this bitch looks like. Iroha? Oh, you still look like the dumb bitch that you looked like before. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Mikado, please forgive me. Sora and Yoroko? It has been a while, Miss Niju. Monocro? What are you doing here? How did you get here? No matter how much I try to leave, I can't escape. Good, stay here. Oh my god. She's so fucking annoying. I don't want to read her lines. The answer is simple. You cannot move between coordinates because you are not an administrator. I brought these two here myself. Well, certainly looks like you're back to normal. Then can I go home now? After all you've done, that's all you have to say? Oh! Yes! Yoroko, beat her ass. See? Told you guys, Yoroko is me. It hurts! Miss Yoroko, violence is against the... No, I am no longer a teacher. The rules do not matter. Why are you overreacting? Sora, you should be just as mad as me. You haven't even shouted at her. She cooperated with Mikado and helped kill Teruya. She almost got us all killed. I'm sorry. Stop it, Yoroko. We can't change what happened. Sora's a little bitch. There's something I want to ask her. Ow, it hurts. Iroha, I know you were on Mikado's side, but that doesn't matter anymore. I can understand why you did what you did. Even after Hajime was betrayed, you couldn't give up on the plan because you were desperate. You need to reach your heaven again. My heaven? How do you know about divine love? Just shut up and listen! But now that you've come this far, you should know now. Mikado Sennoji only sees you as a tool. So even now, you have another choice. Join Mikado again, or could you give us a chance? What do you say? I want to join you, but the school rules. The school rules? It was why Nikke died. If you betray Void, you get killed yourself. Do you really think I stuck to Mikado because I liked him? I couldn't do anything. The school rules were only added after Shinji died and the trial was over. So why? Why didn't you reveal yourself when Nikke did? Explain that one, Iroha! No, she isn't, Lumen. Mookie. Yes, Nocturne, yes. That's because... Alright, calm down, Yoriko. This is not the time or place to have this argument. We're not completely innocent either. You kind of tried to kill too. Now it's not the time to feel guilty. Damn, yeah, you were caught in 4K on my thumbnail, Yoriko, so... Who gives a shit, though? Really? What? Why are you shouting all of a sudden? Sora? Oh no, it's nothing. Anyway, I'll pay the price for my sins one day, but for now we have to stop Mikado. If we just leave him, he will continue his evil plans and there will be even more victims. We can only prevent this with our own hands. Think about it. Don't worry about the rules, Iroha. Maybe it's because of the error in the virtual world, but all the rules in this world are now obsolete. Oh, you're right, the handbook. I don't like it either, but you're the last remaining Void left except for Mikado. So if you ever felt anything for us, I hope you will help us. I get it. I'll help you. I'd rather you just stay there stuck. Monocro began to briefly explain all the details to Iroha very smoothly. What's the point? She's not going to understand any of it. So, do you know why the execution stopped? It's obvious. Somebody forced the termination of the virtual world, and thanks to this termination, I'm here to help you all. Scared. I was really scared. If it's just been a few seconds later, my head would have been splattered all over the wall. I hate it. I hate it. Stop being so loud. Shut up. Sora, tell her to stop screaming. It's so scary. So there you have it, Iroha. Wait, why aren't you surprised by Yoriko's appearance? Oh, eh? Come to think of it, when Sora woke up, she didn't even recognize me at all. So how did you know who I was straight away? Well, according to Nikke, all Void members received a profile on all of us. Iroha, so that's how you knew, right? Yes. Even though you just said it, Mikado gathered talented people from all over the country and erased their memories and returned them back to their high school days. The symbols of the next generation of hope. Iroha, your reset code has been unlocked, right? But you haven't even changed a little. Well, actually, the voids don't have reset codes. Huh? Well, they do, but the code doesn't do anything. What does that mean? Wait, you don't even know? It looks like you need a detailed explanation of the reset codes. The reset codes synchronize your data modulation in the virtual world with the real world. In other words, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It literally initially resets your manipulated data. However, unlike the rest of you, the voids have no tampered data, so the code stays the same. No tampered data. So you're saying that in reality, this is now how Iroha looks? Didn't you ask a while ago why Emma and Hajime had no pods, correct? The pod was imported with the reset code in mind. It's what happens when the victims return to their original body. When a void returns to its initial state, there is no backup data, so it does not change. I'm so confused. In other words, you can't retrieve void's data. You can see it that way. I can only speak technically. Programming language is hard to explain, and even if they could retrieve void's data, nothing would have changed. Huh? The voids were brought by Mikado to simply fill the numbers out. They were just cattle. The voids are not part of the next generation symbols of hope, and I do not have any more information than that. So if they're not a next generation of hope and they're not ultimate students, does that mean they have no talent? I didn't go to Hope Speak Academy either, and I'm no ultimate student. Nevertheless, we were still recognized for our talent, so what does that mean for them? Wait, doesn't it make sense that Void would be talented too, considering the abilities we've seen Void perform so far? Well, I'm not interested in boxing, media, or art, so I'm not sure. But Emma Magorabi, I know that name for sure. Before the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, she was famous. It's just luck. Huh? Us Voids originally didn't have a talent at all. They were all faked, given to us using Utsuro's luck. That's what our talent is. It's just as Iroha said, but Yoroko was still right. They still technically have a talent. Hajime is a genius, famous amateur boxer, and Emma is a world-class child actor. Iroha here is a painter from a proud family, and Nikkei is a capable reporter. However, in order to reach that position, the power from the heavens had to be used. Wait a minute, Sora said that if Utsuro dies, the luck he brought disappears, and the results caused by that luck will gradually disappear. Yes, we were all losing our talents. Even if they were still protected by divine luck, we are still in a good position, but... So even though our talents are gone, it was just a matter of time until someone noticed. Yes, now you understand why I did this. You understand, right? We had to go through with this. So what? Do you want me to feel sorry for you? You still did terrible things. Yoroko, calm down. Anyway, we have our answer. We know the reason why there are no capsules for the Voids. So now we know. This was the plan of Void. That woman trying to pass Jason. We were all just used by Mikado, me included. Only Mikado knows the full truth. Even with Iroha, nothing has changed. We still don't have any definitive clues. No, although she was an enemy, Iroha is still one more ally. Now we've joined forces, we can defeat Mikado. Now what's wrong? No, it's just like Monocro says, I wouldn't be much help. We didn't have any information before, but at least with Iroha now, we know all of the Void members. Even if it's not a definitive clue, the more information we know, the better. Well, I have something I want to ask a little later, but first of all, let's investigate these 3 capsules. Let's see what these motherfuckers look like. Reset code has been added. Okay, I'm guessing this is Setsuka. Aww. Inside the machine was a different but still recognizable woman sleeping quietly. Setsuka. She looks older than Yoroko, but I could still tell it was her. Although it was with a fake memory in a virtual world, she was trying so hard to end the killing school trip. She tried to help everyone until the end. It's nice to see her face after so long, but we know all too well that she's not here. Yeah. Perhaps if Shinji and Setsuka hadn't have been there, our bonds might have been broken. Even though it's all over, during the killing school trip, her vacancy in the trial hurt. Setsuka, at this point in time, she was working as a private investigator. An investigator? Miss Chibukuro was trying to capture all of the hidden remnants of despair. She made a big contribution. Because of this, she gained a lot of trust from the public, and she was practically called a symbol of hope. Who the fuck looks like me? I don't look like that bitch with her fucked up eye. But she wasn't related to the 79th class. What? Then why did Mikado capture her? She was a connection to the Kisaragi Foundation and was looking for him. Huh? What? Setsuka was a member of the Kisaragi Foundation? No, she was a private investigator who did not belong to the Foundation themselves. Just before she was forced into the killing game, she was commissioned by the Kisaragi Foundation. So she accepted and tried to capture Mikado? However, Mikado caught on to this and somehow managed to kidnap her. Anyway, talent-wise, she was perfect for the killing game because the Kisaragi Foundation itself was founded by the 79th class. With that, the conditions were satisfied. Then Setsuka was caught looking for Void and got kidnapped? Well, for more details, you should check the profile for yourself. Name, Setsuka Chibukuro. She lost her right eye in an accident and won an amateur billiards tournament with the power of her transplanted eye, but soon after she was expelled from the billiards world for cheating. Yeah, see, this bitch be cheating and shit. Since then, detailed information is unknown. After the tragedy, she used the power of her photographic eye to become a private investigator. She should have used that fucked up eye to win the damn tournaments. How about that? And contributed greatly to rebuilding society and finding the remnants of despair. Come to think of it, Nikke knew that right. That Setsuka's eye functioned like a camera. What kind of insane surgery did she get to have a camera in her eye? She was tracking down the remnants of despair, right? The mob that was infecting the streets? Well, currently, most of them have been apprehended or just straight up disappeared. Unfortunately, I do not know the exact request that she received, or how she was caught by Mikado. An investigator capable enough to be called a symbol of hope, kidnapped and used for this horrible plan. I'm really interested in who Mikado is. Do you know, Iroha? Huh? Well, even if you ask me, I don't know. Mikado only told us the information we need to know for the plan. I told you before, it's my first time reading these profiles myself. Yeah, if I was Mikado, I wouldn't give the important information to a kid like you. What's that supposed to mean? Come to think of it, Monocro, you said you can freely administer this world, right? Well, technically yes, but not 100%. Mikado has not given me all of the permissions here. Then is it possible to recover the note that Setsuka left? Huh? A note? Oh, you mean the one that Kanade burned? Yes, Kanade said something like, what's this amazing note left by Setsuka? I want to know what it said. The contents might have said something we can use against Mikado. Now, Monocro, can you retrieve the note? That's a great idea. I remember it, Sora. Of course I can. You're talking about the note Miss Kanade burned during the third trial, correct? Please wait a few moments. Well done, Sora. If we can find the clues that Setsuka left behind, we can have a new weapon on our side. When I saw Setsuka, it suddenly came into my mind. Hello? What are you? There is no backup for that data. The recovery will be impossible. What? Why? You managed to restore the burnt monocrew, so what's the point? That is possible because there was existing backup data. The data on Miss Chibukuro's note has been deleted. The only thing I can think of is Mikado himself deleted the data, or... That's ridiculous. It obviously was something important that he had to remove it. Well, there's a lot of things we don't know about Mikado. Well, I thought I could be of great help. I apologize. It's not your fault. I guess it wouldn't just be that easy. But Sora, there's nothing that we can say to Monocro that will change anything. For now, we need to do whatever we can. Sora, you're being strangely calm. I thought they didn't get to live though, Tango, or am I crazy? Unfortunately, it was just as I said, there was nothing we could do. What we've been able to gain from this is that Setsuka was commissioned by the Kisaragi Foundation. At this point, neither Monocro or Iroha knew much at all. If we can escape this virtual world, maybe I should ask somebody in the Foundation about her. Please don't get him started. Thank you guys for the 23 likes. Okay, well, Chiaki was my favorite. So, everybody dying, or everybody living except for her, means that this is just bullshit. That's why I forgot that they were all alive, because they don't matter. About what kind of request she received and what information she had about Mikado. I hope I can find out. Setsuka has been added to the truth bullet section of my handbook. Inside the machine was a little different, but still recognizable women sleeping quietly. Oh, was this the... So this was the thumbnail spoiler that you were telling me about, Lumen. Hibiki and Kanade don't look that different. Well, they definitely look like adults compared to their young look before. Hibiki, and I don't even want to face the thing next to her. Not the thing. Iroha, did Void even know that Kanade was a serial killer? I had no idea. I don't even understand what a person like that was doing in the plan in the first place. And when we met with Mikado, the plan was already set. Only Mikado knew the criteria for the personnel. All of them were just Mikado's puppets. What did you expect? Don't blame Iroha too much. The rest of Void was just used by him. First of all, let's open the profile. Read it for yourself. Name, Hibiki Otonokoji. Before the tragedy, she was a vocalist who was in the popular band Melody Rhythm. After the tragedy, she revitalized the stagnant society. She created charity performances, which all the money was donated to restoration projects. In addition to her band activities, she also participated in volunteer activities quite often. Because of these actions, she began to be called a next generation symbol of hope. Mookie, you are insufferable. Kanade Otonokoji. Before the tragedy, she was a guitarist who was in the popular band Melody Rhythm. After the tragedy, she revitalized the stagnant society. She created charity performances, which all the money was donated to restoration projects. In addition to her band activities, she also participated in volunteer activities quite often. Because of these actions, she began to be called a next generation symbol of hope. Huh? There's hardly a difference between them. Why is a killer who has taken at least 60 lives considered a next generation symbol of hope? There's another strange thing I noticed. With this profile alone, there doesn't seem to be any connection to the 79th class of Hope's Peak. Actually, I only have basic information about the twins. I was also amazed by Kanade's turn. What? Surely you should know everyone except Kokoro. Wait, I can make a theory, but it is not pre-entered information. Mikado might not have even known about Kanade's tendencies. Could that really be possible? Didn't Miss Kanade herself say it in the third trial? This is the first time I have been caught? That must mean nobody ever caught her committing murder, which means that it was left as an unprecedented case. The police trying to solve over 60 cases. Perhaps it could have been a connection with the police? The police? The director of the Kisaragi Foundation, 79th class student, former ultimate policeman, Tsurugi Kenjo. I'm sure he had a close relationship trying to catch Miss Kanade. What? The ultimate policeman? Think about it. Important figures around Melody Rhythm continue to disappear. Of course, at some point, the twins must have been interrogated. Tsurugi Kenjo hates evil more than anyone else. It's hard to think that he wasn't on the case. What about Hibiki? She's not related. No, at this time, Hibiki was also a suspect, the same as Kanade. She would have been interrogated too. And because of Kanade's nature, she would have highly covered up her crimes completely. Therefore, I think Miss Hibiki would have met Kenjo at least once. Wait, isn't that a little off? I don't know who Mikado was, but how did he find the serial killer that even the police couldn't find? I'm not too sure, I'm sorry. There's something I'm worried about too. One condition Monocro said is that the next generation symbol of hope must be related to the 79th class. How do I explain? It just feels so odd to me, like a random selection. In fact, when I heard about the people in the plan, I did question the criteria a little. Mikado said that these people are enough, there is no alternative. There is no alternative? He said because they would be difficult people to capture and everybody knew them. Well, kidnapping not one but two celebrities wouldn't have been easy. How the hell does he have so much nonsense intelligence? If you think about it, we really didn't know anything about Mikado, the mastermind behind the killing game, the leader of Void. Even during the killing game, we couldn't find out his true intentions. We were just doing nothing. So now that we can investigate as freely as possible, being left alone gives me a weird feeling of incongruity. What the fuck? What? I'm not talking to you, Iroha, so... shit to say to you, bitch. Sora, have we all unlocked the reset codes? Yes. It's just as Monocro said. The reset code initializes the restoration of tampered data. Iroha wasn't an avatar like me, she was always like this. Huh? Why am I being mentioned? If that's right, Sora, even when you've used the reset code on voids, it's safe to assume that their appearance won't change. Yuriko, I know what you're implying, that I'm a void too? Huh? Well, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it would only make sense since your reset code works the same as the voids. I agree with you. As Yuriko said, my amnesia hasn't gone, even after the reset code has been released. Sora, you thought Akane Taira was dead. Maybe something got lost in the process. I'm not sure right now. Maybe Mikado was aiming to release Akane. You're in a different position to me though, since you're one of the next generation hopes like Yuri. I'm curious about something. What is it? Who exactly is Akane Taira? Huh? Iroha, you don't know who Akane Taira is? Huh? This is the first time I've heard that name. Is that Sora's real name? What the hell are you talking about? The Voids knew information about the killing game participants. That's how Nikke knew about Setsuka's eyes. So how didn't you know about Sora? Well, unlike everyone else, I didn't get any information on Sora. When I asked about you, Mikado just told me you were a participant. Just a participant? Really? Actually, I didn't even know her name in the first place. So I'd like to ask, who are you, Sora? Sora's real name is Akane Taira. Like you, Void, she was one of the children who was helped by Utsuro. Oh. Sora? Wow, I guess you really didn't know. You're not lying? Why would I lie about it? My name is Akane Taira, and I was with Utsuro in his last moments. What? You were with Utsuro when he died? Oh, shut up! I'm gonna go deaf! So you really are part of the Children of Utsuro? Children of Utsuro? Oh, it's just a name we called each other to the other children Utsuro looked after. In other words, Void. Mikado Sennoji called it Void. Originally, Nikke was the leader, and it was a small group instead of an organization. We didn't have another name. And as soon as Mikado joined, he said the Children of Utsuro was over. Are you serious, Muki? We get it. Please give us the details. Sora, you should already know if you really were a member. Utsuro didn't just help one or two people. And when Utsuro died, our divine luck disappeared. With that, our talents disappeared. As a result of that, according to Mikado, they died. That makes sense. Nobody would notice a few extra deaths when there's tragedy taking place. Then, without the power of luck, your life is at risk. So how is the rest of Void alive? Oh, well, death isn't guaranteed, but considering the sort of people Utsuro helped, you can imagine what would happen if their luck vanished. Divine luck itself doesn't cause death, it just makes people like me go back to their hell. And that could cause suicide. Is that right, Iroha? Even though they were all under the same luck, it depends on how much they needed that protection. He said that's right. Some people's lives were saved as a result. Just as much as some people's small wishes were granted, some people's lives were saved. And the degree of the disappearance matches the total amount of divine luck they received. So are you saying that the Voids received a lot of protection, meaning that it's disappearing more slowly? Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you. Wait a minute, that reminds me of something. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this is just a virtual world, and you are Akane Taira. It doesn't matter if you're just her avatar or not. I'm sure you have some sort of relationship with Akane Taira, so that means Mikado Sennoji also knows about Akane Taira. Why did he try to conceal that information? Mikado Sennoji tried to cover up Akane Taira. Eh? How would Shobai know that? How don't you know that? Mikado was the only one in Void that knew about Akane Taira. Mikado knew about Akane Taira and hid it. Shobai knew information about Void that Iroha herself didn't know. I wonder what happened. Oh, that's probably why Mikado got rid of Shobai. He knew too much. That motherfucker knew too much. Why the fuck do I have to talk to this bitch? Iroha, what do you want? Nothing. I don't want to talk to you. Sora wants to talk to you, stupid bitch. Don't worry about what happened. It's in the past. But why did you knock me off the Tower of Babel? Yeah, stupid ass. Oh no, that wasn't me, Sora. It was somebody else. So she's still lying. Okay. I sinned. I'm so sorry. Well, at that time, Mikado was threatening me, so I couldn't help it, so you were pressured to kill by him? Yeah, I really didn't want to, honest. If I didn't, Mikado would have killed me. There's no need to tremble like that. I don't blame you, Iroha. I have no intention of looking down on you. Huh? But if you had died, let's not think like that. In the end, you ended up helping me get my memories back. What are you on about? It doesn't matter. I'll tell you later, but if you truly feel sorry about it, you can always make it up to me later. Of course. Come to think of it, I have a question for you, Iroha. Oh, what is it? You said it when you talked to Yuriko earlier, right? About Utsuro's children, each of which received help from Utsuro as a child, and gained divine luck, so in many ways it matches up with Void, so does that include you? Oh, yes. Well, in the case of me, I needed acknowledgement from the people around me. You wanted recognition? You know how my family is known for being a generation of famous artists? My mother, my father, my sister, and my brother. All of them were full of talent and I was drawing doodles. It was only me who couldn't do anything. Painting, sculpting, designing, whatever I did, I was always mediocre at. I couldn't fit into the first-class family. You even deceived us with your art abilities. That's why I was given divine luck. I wanted to be acknowledged by my family, by the world. That's all I wanted. After I met Utsuro, I joined the Nijiu family like the others, and I became a great painter. So your painting ability was granted from divine luck. So is that why you joined Void? Because your talent began to disappear? Yes. But of course, you know, you had to commit crimes in Void, including murder. If I'm not talented, I don't even deserve to be alive. Of course I knew it was criminal. But you wouldn't understand. Calm down, Iroha. I'm not trying to judge you. Sora, before meeting Utsuro, I was nothing. There was no other way. Huh? Me, who could only draw small little mediocre drawings, was a big shame to my family name. So you wanted to kill people so you could sculpt shit. Okay, bitch. So that's why they hid me from the public. Everyone knows me as the youngest daughter of the Nijiu family. But the cover-up story was that I had a mental illness, so I couldn't move my body. This allowed them to keep me in the house without anybody asking questions. What kind of family is this? Of course, my life wasn't affected that much. I had 3 meals a day and it wasn't an uncomfortable place. But except from eating and sleeping, I was just stuck there, painting in my room, drawing, and I couldn't go outside, and I had 24-hour employee surveillance. If I tried to do something else or run away, my parents would have been contacted right away. And after that, punishment time. It sounds like what happened at the Tower of Babel a few days ago. Guess what? The Tower of Babel felt better than staying in my room. The roughness. I was so young at that time, I just wanted to die. But for a timid person like me, there's no way I could kill myself. You are in prison until you're able to live up to our family name. That was the rules. What the hell? Do you think I improved? I tried. Didn't you say that you liked manga? Yes, I enjoyed it since I was young, but after I was in prison, I couldn't even touch it. My family doesn't see manga or cartoons as art. I was only allowed to watch anime when I was blessed by the heavens. I got so much love from my family after that. The heavens opened up, divine luck. Sora, you were blessed too, so you should understand. If you were to go back to how you were before you met Utsuro, and if you could somehow stop it, you'd have made the same choice I did. Would I? I thought that Akane Taira died with Master Utsuro. If Utsuro died, that means, like Iroha, would I try to do anything to revive the luck? Master Utsuro, are you about to die? Of course I wanted Master Utsuro to live, but me and Utsuro were criminals before people. If you die, you can't atone for your sins. But it's already happened, and Utsuro is dead. He wanted to die for what felt like a lifetime, and in the end I put him down. Some people could say he just ran away without paying the price for everything he committed. But, ethics and morality aside, I have something more important to me, Master Utsuro. If he wants you to do something, you have to do it. What the hell? Not Iroha being Gypsy Blanchard or Blanchard, whatever the hell it is. Gypsy Rose, that's Iroha. It brings you back to life. It brings back divine luck. To return to hell or follow Utsuro. I don't have to worry about that anymore, right? What do you think, Sora? Sora! Yeah? What? Why? Your expression turned blank when I was speaking to you. Oh, just wait a minute. I'm okay now. Okay, well then. Anyway, that's my story. I don't know much about the others' backstories. All I know is that Hajime's was health, Emma's was wealth, and Nikke's was power. What about Mikado? Oh, Mikado, I didn't ask. It's bad to pry into other people's past. He would have been mad at me if I asked. I see. Why are you laughing, Mookie? Anyway, Iroha, I see how desperate every Void was, but I'm in the same position. Even so, you're wrong. I know I don't deserve to say this, but when this is all over, we should pay for our sins as part of the children of Utsuro. That's right, we have to fight against Mikado to prevent luck from being revived. What's wrong? Well, it's good to pay for your sins, but can't we find another way? Excuse me? I'm joking, of course. I can't stand this stupid-ass bitch. Akane Taira, hey me. Not her talking to herself. This bitch is about to lose it. This discomfort, what is it? Have you done investigating? Blah 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 blah. Whatever, motherfucker. I love hearing him flap his little wings. And fly, fly like a bird, I wanna fly away. Oh. That's what it sounds like. What? What? I can't even see. Where is everyone? Ah, Yuriko, careful where you're touching. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Monocro? Monocro, are you here? Do something. What the hell? Hello? I'm deeply sorry I surprised you all. Let there be light. It sure is brighter, but everything's still dark. No, it's not dark. It's something else. It's just like space. There's literally nothing here. But how can we stand? There's no floor. I apologize. I expected this, but it's harder than expected. What are you talking about? Where the hell are we? Oh, Sora, Yuriko, over there. Wait, is that... Who would this be? Would this be Teruya? Oh, I forgot about Bigfoot. Okay. Yeah, it's Shinji. Wait a minute, all the singularities before have been at the previous murder location, so why is Shinji here? This is the Tower of Babel's power room, the remnants of it anyway. The remnants? The Tower of Babel, as you know, was outside of Mikado's territory. I know that Nikke made the Tower of Babel, but it is an object that doesn't exist in the original program, so when it rebooted, it looks like the data was removed. The Tower of Babel was deleted? Well, because the data that contained the tower was deleted, I moved Shinji to this empty space. Do you understand? Nope. Does the location really matter? Shinji's capsule is still here, and you can get the information right here. I guess you're right. Yeah, why are you guys dwelling on the fucking location? Just go read the fucking shit and let's move along. The Tower of Babel. Ever since we stepped foot into that tower, things began to get stranger and stranger. Nikke and Teruya started to run wild, and I became aware that I was an enemy. Shobai's behavior changed soon after we left the Tower of Babel too. Huh? Wait. If the Tower of Babel was prepared by Nikke... Sora, what's up? Is something bothering you? Iroha. What is it? You don't know anything about the tower, right? No, I didn't know anything about it. Nikke made it in the first place without the other boy's knowledge. At the time, Mikado said that Nikke couldn't have done it at all. So, if you didn't help Nikke make the Tower of Babel, how the hell did he do it? I know it's a waste to ask, but do you know anything useful? Yuriko's funny as shit. I feel a burp coming on, guys. I feel a burpity 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 burpity. Okay. Wait, I might actually know something. Just say it already. I'm not too sure, but Nikke always said we should take Mikado's side. Because of that, I was stuck. But it got a little awkward with us, so there was more and more solo actions, maybe in that time. Sora, it's okay. Nikke's the only one who could answer that question, and he's dead and the tower's gone. For now, let's investigate on what's in front of us rather than what we can't find out. I see. I'm sorry. Something was just bugging me. Glad that's sorted. Then, let's investigate Shinji quickly. And I'm sorry, but we're in quite a rush, so investigate as soon as possible, please. This place feels very uncomfortable as a program. I want to leave as soon as possible. Not you being scared. I thought you don't feel emotion. Damn, he old as fuck. Inside the capsule is a man who looks middle-aged, sleeping silently. He looks the most different, I'd say. Shinji, just how old were you? Late 50s, also known as middle-aged by international standard of the current era. He's old enough to be our father. Well, Kokoro was quite old too, so it's not that surprising. Let's see. Bigfoot was old as fuck. Shinji Kasai. Ever since he was a young man, he was a hard-working firefighter. He was responsible for saving many lives during his time on duty. At one point, he was in a fairly high position, but he was too reckless and crossed the line. His health was never the same. Thanks to his wife and children, he began to recover slightly and eventually became a security guard. Nevertheless, when the tragedy hit, he took off and began to save countless people from disasters. He was proud to become the first next-generation symbol of hope for his work. He fought to help everybody using his firefighting abilities until the tragedy ended. That's amazing, Shinji. Just as he was here, an uncle figure for us all. Shinji was married? That's what you're focusing on? Remembering the Shinji we know, I'm not sure how a guy like that got married. Wow, Sora, too soon. I'm joking. What's his relationship to the 79th class? Shinji had a great influence in resolving all the despair. He was a great man all around. If he didn't act, the death toll would have been much higher. There's no record of him enrolling in Hope's Peak, but he really does compare to an ultimate, true talent. Since he saved the lives of most people, including the 79th class, you could say he was indirectly related. But his most decisive move was saving the life of a young Kanata Inori in the 79th class ultimate surgeon. Or the 79th class's ultimate surgeon. Kanata Inori. Kanata lived alone after losing her family in a tragic car accident when she was just young. The life of Miss Inori was saved by Shinji, who arrived as an active firefighter at the incident. She was in critical condition at the time, and he used his friendship with Hikaru Ando to get her the help she needed. Both of them seem to have gotten close after saving Kanata's life. For reference, the doctor called Hikaru is currently working in the medical team for the Kisaragi Foundation. What's with that look? Is there something you don't understand? It's not that, it's just a lot of information. Kanata, Hikaru, I don't know them very well. Me too. I can see why I wouldn't, but shouldn't you? I keep telling you, Mikado said all the preparations were done. He looks like a scammer. Except for Sora, who's a 79th class member. I'm in a similar situation to you, Yuriko, right, Sora? Sora? Yeah, that's right. You know, you'll be there. Sora? Anyway, Shinji was the first of the next generation symbols of hope. One could view him as the leader of the group. Even without the connection to the 79th class, Mikado would have chosen him, I assume. Well, is this roughly about it for Shinji? Yes, there's not much more to say. Let's move on. According to the rules so far, the Twin Towers are next, right? Well, I mean, this is the last singularity. Huh? What do you mean? As Yuriko stated, the twins were at the other murder site, so Teruya is the only one remaining. To be honest, I'm not sure if we can properly investigate Teruya. Why is that? Unlike you, who are using a genuine connector from the Neo World program, Teruya's entrance was made from another location. This is too confusing. It's an easy to understand explanation. All of you right now are lying in the same room in reality. The Neo World program is quite bulky. Because of this, the connection has to be concentrated in one room. By the way, Teruya wasn't part of Mikado's plan from the beginning. He and the other Kisaragi member assessed the program through alternative methods. You're talking about Rei? Rei entered the same way. Wait, Monocro, there's a contradiction. Sora said she met that Rei girl in the Tower of Babel, but she was obviously burned to ashes on our first day in the killing game. If death in the virtual world is death in the real world, how the hell is she alive? Miss Makaru is alive? Monocro said the connector is different, right? Maybe that one doesn't cause death. No, even if the connection method is different, the program connects directly to the brain, as evident by Teruya being completely dead. Interesting. How is Miss Makaru alive? I don't know for sure. Can't we just ask her directly when we enter the real world? Problem solved. Any more questions? I want to leave. You're really desperate. Do you hate this place that much? Well, you wouldn't know. I just feel worrisome. Anyway, when you're ready to head to the last area, please talk to me. Wait, the next one is the last? Sora? There were 5 killings you experienced in this game, so the singularities numbers will be the same. The people who have died so far. Yuri, Kokoro, Setsuka, the twin, Shinji, 6 people in total. Oh, this is her talking. Of the 16 participants, there was 5 voids and only 10 normal students. Of the remaining 5 left, Yuriko is the same as the dead symbols, and I'm Akane Taira. Yuki is the void's purpose itself, then all that remains. What about Teruya and Shobai? Teruya belonged to the Kisaragi Foundation and was captured trying to rescue us. What about Shobai? Surely he can't be a symbol. Shobai is quite irregular, you could say. You don't have to say it, Monocro. I'll ask my friend. Iroha, I'm talking about you. Me? Well, I'm not sure. Shobai? What do I know about him? Don't lie to my face. I can tell you're lying. You know. Did you know about the identity of Shobai? Yes, no. By the way, can I say, you said you'd help us. The least you can do is answer a few questions. Or what? I guess there's still no redemption for you voids. Yuriko, what are you trying to say? Please be nice to me. You start being nice and I'll be nice. And stop screaming at me. I'm older. Treat me with respect. Girls, you're both pretty. Now calm down. Well, one of them is, but... Shobai was our void's collaborator. What? Collaborator? Wait, Nikke said something like that at the Tower of Babel. No, it's true that Void only has 5 members, but that's not all there is to it. Huh? Rumor has it is that there is a mysterious collaborator that helps with our plans. A collaborator, you say? Go on. No one other than Mikado knows about this person. I've only heard about their existence, that's all. Wait, wasn't Nikke lying about that? It's not a lie. We knew who the collaborator was. It's Shobai. Don't misunderstand. I don't know what Shobai was supposed to do. The only person who knows what the collaborator was actually doing was Mikado. But didn't Nikke say that none of the other members knew apart from Mikado? Nikke was that kind of person. I've told a lot of lies too, but don't think I'm such a bad person. I mix the lies with the truth. So Nikke talked about the insider of Void being Shinji when it was actually Shobai. But he fought against Mikado on the first island, so what did that mean? I'm not so sure about the details. Shobai was a man who took employment seriously, remember? Employment? So if you gave him a certain amount of money, he would do anything without hesitation. But Shobai didn't know about Mikado when we started the killing game. Well, what happened between Mikado and Shobai, I'm not sure. Shobai's memories might have been manipulated like all of yours. Wait, so he looked that awful even in high school? I wonder what he looks like now then. No, Shobai's avatar works like the Void. Since he was hired for the plan, he wouldn't be a symbol of hope and he wasn't related to the 79th class. Mikado manipulated Shobai's memories? Why would he do that after paying him? Well, that's all I can tell you about Shobai for now. Iroha doesn't seem to know more either. If you think about it, Shobai in the Tower of Babel seemed a little different, especially on the 5th island when he mentioned Akane Taira. He suddenly disappeared before my eyes too. Did he recover his memories at some point? I was unintentionally helping you, but looks like I gotta do what I was paid for. If Shobai was the collaborator of Mikado, then what did that mean? What do you know about the Kisaragi Foundation? Well, I don't have much information on the Foundation either. Our information hasn't exactly got a conclusion. I didn't mean to click that, but whatever. The easiest answer to them would be from Mikado's own mouth. Well, I don't think he would tell us so easily. What's the real Mikado doing? He wasn't part of the execution, so he's got to be alive somewhere. Period. I see. Mikado appears like a ghost and brings misfortune. That's just him. Sora said that Shobai is gone and Yuki too. I'm not so sure he's around. I'm not sure about Mikado, but I can sense Yuki. He seems to be in the next singularity, probably trapped there, just like Iroha was. For now, there's nothing else for us to do here. Let's go and find Yuki. Mikado, the Kisaragi Foundation. All of our problems are about to come together. We need a plan. You're right. Shinji Kasai has been added to the bullet section. Shobai. Let's see it again. Shinji sleeping in the capsule without moving. That man is old as fuck. Can we quickly move? Right, well let's move right away. Again, prepare yourself for the dizziness. And then the flapping. Hello? We've arrived. The final place in the error program. It's a singularity, but not a singularity. It's a 5th singularity. Is this Higa City's Twin Towers? We've come full circle. Sora? Sora, what's wrong? Oh no. What's wrong with me? I got chills and goosebumps the moment I stepped foot in here. It's different from just feeling dizziness. It's a weird sensation that's hard to explain. Are you all okay? What? I feel a bit dizzy, but I'm used to it the 4th time around. Is there something wrong? No, I'm fine, don't worry. Was I fine? Why am I the only one who felt that? That feeling is immediately setting off warning sirens in my head. Well, as you all know, Teruya must be here somewhere. As I said, he's connecting differently to this world, however. I cannot conclude if his data is still intact or not until I see him for myself. So, where is Teruya? He's probably in the warehouse. Now, wait a minute. Sora, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something there. I feel danger coming from that warehouse. What do you mean? Miss Sora, I don't know what you mean. If we don't go through the door, you cannot see Yuki. Wait, Yuki's in there? No, don't. Utsuro go be in that bitch. What's my problem? It's like that sensation I had during the 3rd class trial. I'm hesitating because I can't figure out what this creepy sensation is. Suddenly, something began to move. Sora, you can feel it too, can't you? The sign. Who's there? Hello? It's been a while, you damn fools. Surviving like cockroaches. I guess I should congratulate you. This plan could have ended much earlier, but I've disregarded that plan now. The person who opened the warehouse door was Mikado Sennoji. I cannot forget a horrid face like that. As if his previous attire wasn't creepy enough, his new mask and shape takes it to a whole new level. And there was someone else in the arms of Mikado. Yuki! He's finally made his appearance! Mikado, what? Don't kill us! Don't be so cautious. I have no intention of taking your life. What? You just tried to shamelessly execute us. That is simply because you reached the wrong conclusion. What did you do to Yuki? Ew! What did I do to him? I didn't do anything. This is all your fault he's like this. What? Do not worry, he is alive, just unconscious. By the way, something unexpected has happened, quite embarrassing. And despite you not knowing my plan, you brought them all here, Monocro. What? Plan? Monocro, you... No, do not rush to conclusions. I am your ally, not your enemy. Mikado, I don't know what you're planning, but I am no longer under your control. Hoo-hoo, this must be the limit of your usefulness. What? Unfortunately, your role has ended a long time ago. No matter how important you were, I can't have you flying around doing what you want. I have no choice but to deal with you myself. After saying that, Mikado began to raise his hand and draw a magic circle. Monocro! A sharp spear of flames created by Mikado just pierced through Monocro's tiny body. The spear burned brightly and began to explode Monocro's body from within. Ugh. Mikado. No, no way, I can't. From the beginning, Red-hot debris flew all across the walls and floor whilst melting. Monocro's body was completely destroyed. Monocro! Rest well, Monocro. It was only a substitute for the far more useful Monokuma anyway. Just a simple AI. Now that the side characters are gone, shall we move to the final act? What? What else do you have planned? We already have our memories back and know the truth now. We won't fit into your plan anymore. So let us out of here immediately. I will let you go. Stop being dramatic. It's over now anyway. Didn't I say I have no intention of taking any more lives? Really? Well, I will admit, according to the original plan, you all should have been executed and died. However, since things turned out like this, a revision of the plan was needed. I will spare your lives accordingly. Wouldn't you say it makes sense? Do you really think we trust you that easily? If you really don't intend to harm us, hand over Yuki. What? I'm sorry, what did you say? I think I heard you wrong. You wouldn't ask for that. Let's not let us comrades fight. Someone like you. Mikado, your avatar seems to have changed a bit. Nothing like that happened to us and your avatar seems broken. Okay, good. I will return Yuki to you, but I cannot at the moment. I will when we are finished. Not only that, I will let you return to your peaceful daily lives with no harm. I swear on my name. Mikado began to shout with an obscene gesture. Countless times we have been tricked by his speeches. There's something wrong here. He's got to be lying. In the end, looks like our killing school trip has been extended. As long as Mikado, the masked man who planned this all, doesn't let us, there's no hope of escape. Like when Ray was burned on the first day, fragments of Monochrome are still scattered everywhere. Even though this was a virtual world, the smell of burning felt real, like it was breaking our will of resistance. Our options were slowly disappearing from us, little by little. What do you want us to do? If I am honest, the rest of the plan from now on will be improvised. Strictly speaking, my plan was 99% successful. The 1% did fail, probably due to outside interference, but that matters not to me. I have insurance. Master Utsuro. Has Yuki already been taken over by Utsuro? Is it not possible for the original Yuki to come back? Sora. An amazing question. The simple answer is yes. You have nothing to worry about. As you all know, Void's plan is the resurrection of divine luck. To do that, we need to resurrect Utsuro. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we have to sacrifice Yuki. What do you mean? Do you not understand? In other words, Utsuro can be revived with divine luck, and Yuki can be brought back to live his own life. And a happy ending where everyone wins. Isn't this what you want? There's no need to fight each other, right? That's ridiculous. There can't be such a happy ending. If that was possible, why would you put us all through the killing game? Is there a need for me to answer all your questions? Everything I say is true. The choice is yours in the end. You can have your happy ending or not. Is this really true? Iroha, don't believe him too. But I can't help it. Monochrome tried to resist and look how he turned out. We can't beat him. Also, if Mikado had planned to kill us, he would have already done so. Am I wrong? You're not wrong, but... Yuriko, it's okay. It doesn't matter. If he's lying or not, if we don't follow him, he will just kill us. If that's true, we should accept it. Sora! Mikado, if you betray us, no matter what happens, I won't let you escape. I will attack you head on, take back everything you've taken from us, and stop your plans. Fine by me. Fine, but this is the last time I'll go along with his plans. What should we do from now on? Let's see. From now on, we're going to work on completing the last 1% of the plan. It's simple. What I want you to do is the same as what you did during the killing school trip. A class trial. The final class trial. Another class trial? Originally, the 5th class trial should have been the last. No, the plan should have been finished after that. That last judgment ended up in disaster, so if we wish to get the good ending, we have to try again. Damn it, that means someone else has to die after all. Oh, do not mistake my words. We will not be discussing a murder case. We will discuss the truth, specifically my plan. About Void's plans, the killing school trip, and the next generation symbols of hope. You came here with Monochrome and collected information on the way, correct? Mikado, are you asking us to figure out your plan? Put it together, the plan I've worked my whole life for. If you discover the truth, I will let you live, and if you fail... If we fail, it shouldn't matter regardless of the outcome. You have the rest of your life to do it. What? That means we have to remain here forever? I value results over anything else, no matter how perfect the process is. If the result is a disaster, it would all be in vain. Ironically, the class trial is more of a process in itself than a result. Even the process of making a class trial itself is a result. What are you talking about? Does that mean you don't care about what we do in the class trial? Can I continue what I was saying? You fucking idiots. You just need to clear the class trial and my plan will be complete. What should we do, Sora? Doesn't it sound suspicious? There must be something up. Sora, you said you were going to attack Mikado head on. Any plans? No, I don't have a plan. I'm sorry. Huh? For Mikado, it's the same. His plan should be ruined. Actually, this is because of some outside interference. Who in the real world is trying to sabotage Mikado? Maybe someone from the Kisaragi Foundation? As long as we're in the virtual world, all we can do is wait for someone to come help us. But if they could help, wouldn't they have done so before? I guess we have to believe in whoever it was. No, the Kisaragi Foundation must have done it. I don't think we would have survived the execution without them. This means the Foundation is finally acting, and it's proof that they won't let Mikado escape. But why are they acting so late? Is this going to be a tough fight? I don't exactly know what Mikado's after or why the Kisaragi Foundation is helping us. I think this is the best we can do for now. What should I do? One option after another. No tactical meeting? Well, it's decided. Let's move immediately. Now, with the sudden reboot, there's a lot of errors all over the place. This time, we're going straight to the final trial grounds. Let's go. This will be the end of everything. The final trial grounds? Where is that? That will be all. Follow me. Neverland. This better not be the trial ground. So we're about to have the final trial grounds in Baltimore. Okay. This is a vacant spot in Higa City, so there should be nothing here. Originally, if you entered this place, you'd be in an infinite loop of a forest and eventually come back. But I have configured it to show a building in the vacant spot as a failsafe in case the system reboots. Oh, is that why he told us not to go into the forest before?
I see. I fucking diddly see.
Alright, that building. Yes, the final judgment room. Let's go. Void. We went into the woods with Mikado without a word. Soon the thick fog cleared and the appearance of a huge tower began to appear. This has a very different feeling from the Tower of Babel. It's an overbearing feeling. What do you think? Is it grandiose enough for our finale? Yeah. Is this the final judgment room? Was this prepared for an emergency, or were you always planning for this? I wouldn't say expected, I'd say prepared. Honestly, I'm quite happy to be revealing this, even more happier than I was when Nikke confessed to being a void. However, my plan was already in motion. Being here makes me feel like there's nothing else to fail. How long are you planning to keep Yuki like that? Even if he's unconscious, do you plan to involve him in the class trial? Don't worry about that. When you arrive in the Judgment Tower, you will understand. Oh, finally the environment is worth seeing. It doesn't look that different. The elevator is exactly the same. This part is copy-pasted. However, unlike the last elevator, this one goes to the sky instead of underground. A class trial in the sky whilst we admire the scenery. Wouldn't that be perfect for the final chapter?
Period. We having this shit in heaven, okay?
Okay, now that's it. Ta-da! Mikado snapped his fingers and the unconscious Yuki just disappeared. Yuki? What? Where did you send Yuki? Yuki will take a special little role in the class trial. Special role? Don't you know? Yuki is key in Void's plans. That's what it means. Yuki's unconscious avatar is his vessel that will soon be resurrected. He cannot participate in the trial, so I pulled out the mind of Yuki and put it elsewhere. What? Forest Bay is probably making a comeback. Didn't you say he was just unconscious? Oh, you do not have to worry, my friends. I did promise, remember. Yuki will be returned to you, and you can return to your peaceful daily life. There is no harm in you all living, so I don't mind. Anyway, Yuki is already in the trial grounds, being shown using a separate display. At the end of the trial, everything will go back to normal, so I ask you to focus carefully. Is there anything else you want to ask? I didn't think so, you fucking idiots. Now, are you all ready, bitches? Yuriko, we have to do this. I know. Should we really be following his word so easily? I wonder if it's really the right thing to be doing, but if it's true that Yuki's still alive, we have to do this. Yuriko, we need to join forces. Wait, why wasn't I mentioned too? I'm with you too. Oh, right. You're dumbass. Why do I think she's just going to betray us again? I won't. I've definitely made up my mind. Aren't you just doing this to stay alive? Of course not. Oh my gosh, not only is she a liar, but she's a fucking idiot, so she's just useless. Like it or not, running away isn't an option. As Mikado said, this is the final chapter, the finale. The grand events around us start to push us towards the end. Somehow I want to prolong this as long as possible and hope somebody will come to intervene, because there is a chance for us to fight back. Good, the elevator doors are open. Let us go to the final stage for the last time. Mikado? Were you telling the truth? Is it really true? Of course, the bad things are now over. Now everything begins and ends with this elevator. I don't want to fight, but I will if I have to. So if anybody wanted a chance to attack, now would be the last time. Now let's get started. Hello? That shit scared me. That scared me. I thought my computer was blowing up. Hello? This man is in a wheelchair? Huh? So that's it. I finally confirmed it with my own eyes. There's no need to rush anymore. Who? Due to the backlight, it was hard to see who it was. What happened? Where am I? What the hell? No, I thought he died. Yeah, I hate my life, Nocturne. I hate my life.
Bitch, what?
What the fuck? It didn't take me long to realize that I was lying somewhere. There was a man looking down at me. He was wearing a cap with a long brim covering his right eye. His sturdy physique was pale, and he rode around in a wheelchair as if he was somehow weak. This is the first time I see it. No, is this the first time I've seen it? Somehow it all looks familiar to me. This person.
Oi.
Keisuke, it's time. I'm waiting for Ryotaro. Yes, Director. Prepare the deployment of the crew. Tsurugi Kenjo! My love, Ray! You're insane. It's been a while, Ray. It seems like you've had some troubles. Damn, she smacked the shit out of him. Well, Ray don't be playing around, bruh. She don't be doing those little sissy hits. I guess I'm right. Good. Just die. I'll keep punching until you do. Wait, Miss Makaru, stop. Is that Satsuki's mom? Sister? It's okay, Keisuke, but I should be the one speaking. I agree. First, we need a status check of the crew, then we need a briefing. Yes, sir. Kaobazang. So, Ray, there seems to be a lot of things you need to tell me. Fuck you. Do you know the situation I'm in? That's what I want to ask. Huh? I apologize. You acted alone, hiding it all this time. It must have been embarrassing for you. Shobai. Hello? Wow, you sure came quick. It's you?
Oi.
About Mikado Sonoji, is it done? Yeah. Director, you know I'd do anything for money, but don't ask me to do something like that again. In the end, I ended up betraying my client Mikado, all for the sake of money. Are you trying to preach to me now? You're just a crook. Don't speak to me more than I asked you to. You're just a tool I bought with money. You ain't wrong. I made this decision too. What? He was in the virtual world? Tsurugi, what the hell? Save it for later, Ray. There's more pressing matters at the moment. Do you even know what happened to Teruya? He's gone. He's dead. Really dead, you fucking shit motherfucker. Left him alone without knowing what to do. But instead of relying on him, you sent someone else, you fucking bastard. What excuse are you going to come up with this time, huh? Try me.
So,
His death was a sacrifice for the future. Ray, don't forget, we're on active duty. Put your personal feelings aside. Isn't that your specialty? What should I do? Thank you, Ray. Shut up and give me orders! First of all, we need to secure the lives of the survivors who have awakened from the Neo World program, MK.2. And shout out to Ray for winning me that Enzoy contest. My girl. What's going on? No, how long will I be lying here? I tried to stand up carefully, but this whole body doesn't seem to have been used for a long time. The muscles are screaming in pain, but somehow I successfully moved my body. Is this you? I'm assuming this is probably Sora, but in her Akane body, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like I'm being ignored. I should try to understand my situation some more. Hello there, Tsurugi. Wait, Mr. Kenjo, Sir Kenjo, what should I say? How long is he going to ignore me for? He's quite different from how I remember him, but I've certainly seen him before. He was one of the survivors from the killing game of the 79th class of Hope's Peak Academy students. The former ultimate police officer and chief of the Kisaragi Foundation, Tsurugi Kenjo. According to what Teruya said, so you're the leader of the Kisaragi Foundation. It's been quite a while now. Awkward. Director, the squad has been deployed. What's the next order? Nice job. I'll start the briefing shortly. Period. That's my girl. Where's Ryutaro? Probably with the intelligence team. The head of the department put him there. Contact the communication team. No need. I'm already here. Ryutaro. Oh, this is Kazuna's brother? Kenjo, what have you done? It's just as Ray always says. Despite being on the same team, you always do things your way. I'm assuming these are the people who were in the chapter that you guys had wanted me to play, right? That I didn't play from the last game. Ryotaro, why are you saying that? The Foundation is also involved in this. Also, it's normal for him to decide what everybody else says. He is the director after all. So Chiruya died without knowing anything? Kinjo, you knew full well that Chiruya would follow your orders without hesitation. Ryotaro. Leave it, Keisuke. Ryotaro. I understand why you're angry, but save it for later. We're not done here yet. Also, we're working. Please address me as director or boss. Always working, Ken. Boss, have you ever thought of us as people? Chiruya was your friend. Have you seen the state of Rei right now? Ryotaro Maki. What the hell? What do you think you're doing? Miss Mikaru, we're working. There's no point in saying meaningless words, remember? But, Ryotaro. Excuse me, I'll start the briefing. I hope they stay quiet. Hey! What are they doing? Why are they arguing? Who are they in the first place? Are they members of the Kisaragi Foundation? Somebody explain. Thanks for the report, Ray. Shut up. Good. We will begin working to secure the survivors. Ray is fucking funny. According to the information from the broker, there are 3 survivors. Yuriko Kabuya, Iroha Nijiyu, and Yuki Maeda. Tsurugi, listen to me. I'm alive. I'm Akane Taira, alive and well, the criminal you hate so much. Keisuke with Team 1 and Ryotaro with Team 2 evacuate the 2 women. Yuki Maeda, I'll take care of him myself. Alright. Ryotaro, thoughts? Let's go. Well, let's move. Ray, would you come with me? Sure. Yo, director, can I have a sec? What is it, scum? There's not 3 survivors, but 2. What? Well, I guess it would just be Iroha and, Yuriko, and then are they gonna say, like, Yuki and Akane are both dead? And they don't really exist? What? You've already checked Akane Taira. The only ones left are Yuriko and Iroha. Yikes. Impossible. Yuki Maeda must be there too. Couldn't find them. Not here. No, wait. Shobai, what happened? Eh? Where's Yuki? Why are you asking me? I got no clue. All you paid for me to do in our contract is to deal with Mikado, and that's solved. Aren't my duties fulfilled? Don't lie, fucking trash. I know you're hiding something. Tsurugi, he's right. There are 13 connecting devices here. I just checked. At first, 15 people were involved in this case. Even after confirming the identity of the corpses, I could not find the bodies of Mikado Sennoji or Yuki Maeda. Oh. Keisuke, Ryotaro, the 2 of you will begin to evacuate the 2 women as directed. I will check for myself. Shobai, you too. Yeah. Huh? Why is nobody caring about me? No, that's not what I should be worried about. Nobody is even noticing that I'm here. It's like I don't even exist. Bitch, you dead. What is this phenomenon? Am I dreaming? Am I actually still alive in the virtual world? What's going on? People don't see you, bitch. You John Cena. Yuriko, you're okay? Excuse me, can you hear me? How many fingers am I holding up? What? Where am I? Eh? Who are you? Where's Mikado? Calm down. I'm from the Kisaragi Foundation. Are you Yuriko Kabuya? Kisaragi Foundation? Then wait. Huh, is this the real world? Yeah, sorry for being late. We've had many delays due to certain incidents. The Foundation then? Is it true? We're alive? Yuriko, can't you hear my voice? Hey, don't you try to run. Wait! Not her trying to run, her stupid ass. Ryotaro, catch that chick. She's one of the prime suspects. Wait, stop! What? Iroha? Do you know that girl over there? That girl is a major contributor to your situation. We will first detain her and hand her over to law enforcement. Yeah, I like this part. Oh yeah, if we escape from the virtual world. Sora and Yuki. Sora? Please wake up. Ugh. Hey, are you okay? You have been laid down for days, so your muscles will have contracted. Don't move around too much. Where is Sora? Huh? What are you saying? Yuriko, I'm right here. I don't know of the Sora girl you speak of. The only survivors here are you, that runaway girl, and Yuki. Just you 3. What? That's not true. I'm definitely alive. Yuki Maeda's status hasn't been confirmed yet. He appears in the data, but the director's confirming it. No, you're lying. Sora is dead? You don't know who Sora is? If you have doubts, I'll help you check the access devices to the Neo World program if you want. What the hell is going on? Yuriko, just look at me. Oh! Huh? Bitch, you a hologram. You think his music started as da 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 da? I tried to stop Yuriko from looking at me, but nothing happened. My hand went directly through Yuriko's body. No sensation was felt in my hand, just a feeling of reluctance, like putting your hands through smoke. Sora, Sora! Why can't anyone hear me? Why am I invisible? The moment I went through Yuriko's body, I witnessed a strange phenomenon. I was faintly able to understand why. It was the truth I didn't want to realize, but I had no choice but to accept it. Bitch, you John Cena! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Mookie. Dun, 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 dun. I thought you were saying da 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 da. Like, what the fuck is that? Ah, that's funny. Careful, don't trip. This way. The man and Yuriko walked over carefully. They arrived at the capsule from which I woke up some time ago. That's sad. No way. Hello? Is this the person you call Sora? Unfortunately, she's... Why? Why? Iroha and I came back with Sora. Why? Why haven't you woken up? Sora, are you kidding me? Wake up, Sora. She can't wake up because she died a long time ago. What? The girl's name is Akane Taira. She died before the Foundation was even founded. But a few days ago, we got intel that she was alive. Then why? Listen carefully. To be precise, it would be more correct to say only her body is alive. Only her body? For some reason, her brain stopped functioning. Her body's metabolic functions work correctly, but it would be more right to say she's brain dead. Damn. That's sad. Well, don't be ridiculous. That can't be true. Sora was alive. She still is alive. In the virtual world. Even if she was only virtual, BCI is a way of connecting with the brain. How could it connect to her brain if she's dead? We're not sure. First of all, it's crazy that the cardiopulmonary function is still working without the aid of machinery in such a brain dead state. I don't know how many years she's been like this, but without a doubt, there's a lot of mystery surrounding her. It can't be. Why? Why now, after it was all over? It sounds like you got pretty close to Akane, Taira. Do you even know everything she did? Besides, I'm sorry to say this after I just rescued you, but you're under arrest. What? Yuriko Kabuya, you are hereby under arrest for working in a bar whilst underage. What? Are y'all fucking serious? You're arresting her now? Seems like you've done well to hide it so far, but that doesn't matter. A crime is a crime, so we have to do this. That has nothing to do with the current situation. What? What the hell? Wait, let go of me! Law is absolute. Yuriko Kabuya, you're going to be detained just like your friend over there. So we don't got no statute of limitations or nothing up in this place. That was 45 years ago. Let me go. Oh my god. This is all going to shit right now. People dead. I'm going to jail for something I did almost 50 years ago. Sora been dead for 38 years and a half. Iroha's still alive, unfortunately. Sarugi's still a little dick. Oh, man. This is crazy. After that, the Foundation leader will decide what to do with you. It's been a tough day. You should rest. Let me go. Sora's still... Ryotaro, are you finished? Yeah, I've caught her. Ugh. She was kind of jumpy, so I tied her up. No, you've done a good job. Let's go to the helicopter, continue our mission. The director can take it from here. I'm a grown woman, Nocturne. That was 45 years ago. What's wrong, Ryutaro? It doesn't matter. Are we really cut out for this? Keisuke. We are members of the Kisaragi Foundation. We're just following orders, that's all. I understand. Sora. Sora! I'm very confused about where the fuck the trial comes in, but I'm very confused. Lumen trying to have me stream it for 38 hours. What the hell? What happened? Sora. You're as hard as a statue. It's you. I told you, didn't I? That I would look forward to the results. What the hell?
How are you? Do you regret it? Are you in despair? Yeah. This is our destiny. This is the result we were given. That's why I warned you. Did you really believe you could be forgiven?
I understand now. I finally understand everything. The person called Sora never existed. From the beginning, the prerequisite to be with everyone else was wrong. Akane Taira knew this from the start. If so, I... Turn. Are you serious? Kenjo? Yes. Our job here is finished. There's nothing left to do. Let's give up on Yuki Maeda. What? Good. What a reasonable choice. Wait, Kenjo, are you crazy? Without even telling the intelligence team? You're going beyond acting alone now. Are you really okay with this? Yuki Maeda was the only reason we did this. Motherfucker, Yuki Maeda, or Utsuro, or whichever one it was, both of them, was there for you when you shot yourself in the mouth, or the head, or whatever. You stupid ass motherfucker. Not you having goosebumps. No, we did this to protect the survivors while we dealt with those criminals. Here he goes saying that shit again. We've done what we need to. We can leave it now. So then, Teruya, what about everything he did? Rei, Yuki Maeda, Teruya Otori, don't let your personal feelings get in the way. Don't let yourself get swept away by your personal feelings. You will be irrational. Are you going to repeat the same mistake you made last time? The director is right. We have no idea where Yuki Maeda could be. To find him, we'd have to restart the program again. That means Mikado Sennoji would return. Is that what you want to do, Rei? Could you deal with that? If he comes back, everything we've been working for would be for nothing. If you understand, let's leave it. Mikado Sennoji is dead, most of the voids are dead, and we secured a survivor. 27 likes, by the way. Thank you, guys. It's an acceptable conclusion. Director, if it's all over, I want my fucking payment. Shut up. Of course I remember your reward. The mission isn't over until the convoy is in the safe zone. You'll have your payment. Until then, shut your goddamn mouth. Yes, you got it, boss. As long as I get my goddamn money, I'll shut my goddamn mouth. So my work here is done? 'Twas quite a difficult job. Yes, everybody, let's withdraw for now. Rei? Yes, I understand. I agree, Lumen. Like, what the fuck? I mean, Tsurugi's leading it, so what do we expect? I thought maybe he would have changed by now, but clearly he's still a shit stain. What's up? Come on, director. I'll escort you to the mainland. Shut up. Do not speak unless asked to, criminal. He literally hasn't changed in the slightest. Period. This bitch doing blackface. Hey. Is that Utsuro? The fuck? Master Utsuro. I should say it's been a while. No, wouldn't it be better for you to talk? It's amazing. I missed you so much. I really wanted to see you again. Why can't I stop crying? It's normal. Nobody would like to see a boy like me again in this world. You're wrong. I'm happy. I'm so happy to see you again. But some regrets still remain. You could say I'm foolish for being so shameless. My wish is to be with you forever. All right, calm down in the chat, Forrest. I'm only here to fulfill my promise, Master Utsuro. Wait! Are you just gonna let it end like this? Oh my gosh, here we go with the part where they make me choose something and then I'm confused. Without doing anything, without making a choice, can you really accept this result? It's noisy over there. Master Utsuro. Oh my gosh, you know what's so fucking funny? The fact that Sora is Akane and Akane is obsessed with Utsuro. And Forrest is Sora. That's so funny. That worked out perfectly. What should I do? Why are you asking me that? I'm sorry, but this time I can't be alone. Akane Taira! It's not too late. It's too early to end it like this. It's for you to decide. You've always done this. It seems you've always depended on me. That's why you scream you can't be without me. But you've been acting on your own this whole time. Tell me, have I ever helped you decide? Hi, Spidey. Oh my gosh. Hey. Welcome in. Come back, Akane Taira. Without you, nothing begins and nothing ends. Don't run away. If you come back, I won't stop you from doing anything. Just one more time, please lend me your power. No matter what you choose, I won't stop you. It's okay to come back when everything is over. If you don't want to, you can come with me. Nobody can decide for you. You deserve a chance to choose for yourself. Choose whatever you want. Period. Sora or Master Utsuro? I choose. Not the tie. What the hell? Why would I want to choose this? We're gonna choose Sora's hand, right? Y'all want me to do... Wait, what? I skipped through the what? Wait, I should be okay because of the what? What are y'all talking about right now? I'm so confused. Oh, do you know if the credits theme is copyrighted? Okay, I didn't see that. Are y'all serious? Y'all want me to get a copyright for... Well, I mean, I could just mute the song afterwards. The fucking intro song gives me copyright claims every time I play this game. That's why I went back to playing my own music, because I was like, the fuck? Guys, am I gonna have to do both of these? I don't want to do both. I'm lazy. I'm sorry, Master Utsuro. Just a little. Please wait a little longer. After all. Why are you apologizing? I told you. You decide your own path. Go back. Lastly, there's one thing I want to ask. Master Utsuro, are you just part of my imagination? Are you really Master Utsuro? If you're asking that, you should already know the answer. You do not need me to answer it for you. Go away. Get it done. Master Utsuro. Thank you. Akane kind of cringe.
Nanda.
Don't you lie again, Lumen. What is this?
Oi.
Ryotaro. Keisuke, I remember telling you to go to the helicopter. Boss! Director, there's a problem. The door won't open. Excuse me? Whoops, maybe someone touched something they shouldn't have. Hey, what's going on? No fucking way. It can't be. It's irrational to be surprised. However, the power to produce an impossible result, you should know that power all too well. That voice. Shit. Somebody catch that crook. Keisuke, please wait here with everyone. Okay. I'm assuming this is the better ending, though. So this bitch awake now. Oh my god. Nice to meet you, Kisaragi Foundation. Mikado Sennoji. Hey, what is the meaning of this, Shobai? He should be dead. Shobai, betraying your moral code is wrong. You betrayed me for money. Thanks to that, things have become more complicated. Don't be so heartbroken. As you said, I follow the cash. The Kisaragi Foundation just had much more moolah. Nothing personal. It doesn't matter. The process doesn't matter, but the results are that I'm still alive. How? How was I able to restart the Neo World program, you must be asking? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I was like, if I had played in that chapter, I would have seen them. Because I saw some screenshots from that, and I remember, you know, I feel like I remember, like, seeing them. And I remember you guys said that chapter was connected to this one, so, this game. That's right. Well, I never would have imagined that you would have put a code that bypasses security and closes the program from the outside. Wait, Kenjo, what are they talking about? Shut up. This isn't the time for explanations. The method I used, allow me to be honest, I don't know. What? When the Neo World program was closed and the emergency power was cut, my death should have been certain. Should have been. Well, no need to worry about the details. As a result, I have risen from the dead. So the activation of the security system was your doing. Indeed, this laboratory is like my second body. The wires are my blood vessels. The electricity that flows through is my blood, and the computer is my brain. Operating the security system is just as easy as breathing for me. Wait, so did I pick the good choice by choosing Sora? I'm assuming that was like the obvious choice that I was supposed to choose, right? This can't be. Unless someone deliberately restarted the emergency power, this should be impossible. Director, apart from us, everyone else in this building is at the entrance, right? Correct, not including the troops outside surrounding the perimeter. Everyone is inside. It's useless to suspect somebody from the Foundation. Only 3 of us ever went inside of the emergency power room. Then one of you lot turned it on. What was that? There's no other explanation. It's gotta be one of you, the 2 of you. I understand now. The culprit is you. The contract we made was all a lie, and you were working with Mikado still this whole time. You're the only one who could have done it. Filthy scum. This is why I don't trust criminals. Everyone shut up. Stop jumping to conclusions. Do you really think the culprit matters now? We still have a massive problem on our hands. Yes, nah. So I picked the wrong choice, is what you're telling me. What the fuck? No matter what somebody is planning, we have to act now or this will all be for nothing. If you have time to be wasting arguing, then you should use it to think of what we should do. Looks like Ray's the smartest one here. Facts. Don't bother even trying to understand what happened. I don't even know myself after all. But you don't need to worry yourselves. I have no intention of harming any of you. Don't try to shamelessly bullshit us. This isn't the time, Tsurugi. Mikado Sennoji, what do you want from us? Are you serious, Lumen? I feel like you saying nah, no, yes, no, hey, nah, yes, nah, yeah, nah, no, nah, no, nah, yes, nah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah. I feel like y'all lying to me, just like y'all lied to me when I thought Iroha was about to be executed. How about that? I don't trust y'all now. I kind of figured, Tango. I kind of figured some crazy shit would happen. Yeah, that caught me off guard from the first game. You must need us for something since you went out of your way to contact us, correct? A proposal, you could call it. I still intend to carry out my initial plans. To resurrect Master Utsuro, you all know this by now, right? According to my initial plan, the resurrection of Master Utsuro should have already been complete. I'm glad you all enjoyed your lunch break, but it's time to return now. To return? Guess I gotta clip that. Yeah. Lumen is little Iroha. There is no need to, and you are a void, Nikke. There is no need to worry about this backup plan of mine. It will be beneficial to you as well. Drop the detours, get to the point. I mean, Lumen is Yuki / Utsuro, so that's a void too. So yes, you guys are voids. Like, literally. Drop the detours, get to the point. First, I want my actors to reprise their roles. What? I'm referring to Yoroko, Iroha, and Shobai, who have all returned to the real world. Because said people left, the killing school trip is currently on hold, as if time has stopped. You want us to go back in there? Correct. Furthermore, I would request the 2 members of the Kisaragi Foundation take the stage as well. Us too? I refuse. Who? I only hear your words as a call for us to come in there and die. Entering the Neo World program and being in reality, there's no difference, you hear me? I agree. Besides, I've already betrayed you once, so I've lost my credibility with you. I've seen what you're capable of. No thanks. I understand your caution, however, I said I would not hurt them, did I not? And if the 2 of you enter as well, wouldn't you have a special advantage over me? Is that the forced shutdown? Forced shutdown? He's talking about the one used on Jabberwock Island. Yes, with the consent of more than half of the users, the forced shutdown will activate. Since Shobai and I are counted as administrators, we do not count to this total. In other words, you have half of 13. 7, which means you could simply enter and end the Neo World program. That 7 is including our dear Rei and Tsurugi, of course. So if we enter and you try something, we can just activate the forced shutdown. Wait, why are you believing that? Most of that is correct, however, this is a modified version compared. Meaning that it wouldn't be the same as it was on Jabberwock Island. And with this, you expect us to jump into the Lion's Den by entering a system we know next to nothing about? Yes, you are, Forrest. No, the forced shutdown will work. I told you, Director, I've inspected this software inside and out. I'm the one who modified the system, so I should know. In fact, that's how I was able to manually disconnect myself, so I can guarantee it. No, still, there's no reason for us to take the risk and enter ourselves. Our fight with you is over. The survivors have been rescued, and this killing game is over. Foo, there's no reason to take the risk. That's what you said, right? What? Instead of wasting my words, why don't I just show you a reason? Take the stage, Yuki Maeda. Is anyone there? Sora, Yoroko, anyone? Where is everyone? I can't see. It's so dark. Please, someone help. Anyone, whoever's there, help me. Help me. I gotta pee. Yuki. Tsurugi, Rei, is this the Yuki Maeda you've been looking for? You wouldn't leave him all alone here, right? He's just a poor victim dragged into all this. Yes, a victim who was sacrificed for divine love. The Kisaragi Foundation was founded to help those in need, was it not? Shut your mouth, you filthy criminal. But there's more. If you don't want to enter the virtual world, the doors are going to remain shut. And this lab just so happened to be built in an abandoned nuclear shelter. From the inside or the outside, no matter what, it would be impossible for them to open the door. You'll be trapped here for the rest of your lives. Wait a moment, I'll contact the rest of the Foundation. Do you really think I let the radio waves stay up? Try all you want, but your radio simply won't function. The only way out of here is to do what I say, or else. Yes, I'll have no choice but to blow up the island next to the laboratory. Of course, if I did that, they wouldn't be safe. Foo 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 foo. Arrgh! Also, it's not just Yuki Maeda you should fight for. Shouldn't you be fighting for your dear Teruya too? That brat was so annoying. He kept resisting until the bitter end. You wouldn't want poor Teruya's death to be in vain. You should properly resolve this situation for him. Shut up, damn it. Should you accept my proposal, I will even explain how you can fight me. Shut your damn mouth! Tsurugi, damn it. Why? This should be all over now. This is why. Are you okay? I'm fine, thank you. Director, so what you want to do? We're caught in this guy's trap. I don't know how he managed it, but he's back. Do we accept his proposal and fall deeper into his trap? Or do we starve to death in this lab? Ray, what should I do? It's strange to hear you say that. You must be desperate. Well, we'd be risking the lives we've saved so far as well as our own. However, if he really wanted to kill us, he'd have done it already. But if you think about it, for him to say all of this means he's confident he'll win. Dealing with a guy like that, we're fucked either way. There's no other options. Each one is just despair. Don't forget, we're not the only ones in this lab. Keisuke and Ryotaro are here too, and they're survivors we locked up. The majority and the minority is obvious. Is that so? I'm sorry, Ray. We're going in. I knew you'd say that. So, have you made your decision? Yes. Mock me whilst you still can. This time I will definitely kill you. Ooh, scary. Foo-foo. Wait, I've not decided what I want to do yet. You dare to defy me, criminal? Shut up and follow us. Consider this an extension of our contract. An extra 20% on top of your initial payment would suffice. 30%. 25%, nothing more. Both of you shut up. You're making my head hurt. Well, I think you're right. Anyway, there's no other way out of here, so let's get started. Period. Good. First bring Yoriko and Iroha here, and take all three of them, including Shobai, back to their original connectors. Tsurugi, Ray, use the spare connectors in the electrical room. I will guide you as soon as you enter the program. So, let us meet again in Utsuroshima. Are you really okay with this, Tsurugi? Yes, not like we have a choice. For the last time, we will end this. Call the crew, bring in the survivors. What? No, Director, you can't. This has to be some sort of trap. We're fine. Let's just stay here and wait for help from HQ. No, I will finish this right here and right now. I will not accept anything else. I will save them. Boss, I'm the leader of this foundation. I hope you don't regret this. Please come back safely. Ryotaro, even you. It's okay, Keisuke. This is the last time we have to deal with this. Our void problem will end today. When this is all over, let's have dinner together. We're going to die. You don't know Mikado like I do. He's dangerous. We're dead for. We're all gonna die. No matter what we do, we're dead. Bitch, you're going to prison for the rest of your life, so you might as well just go inside the game and hope for the best. Keisuke. Ryotaro, tie up the girl and put her in the connector. Okay. It's time. Let's go. Wait for us. Ray. What, Psycho Officer? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I left. Thank you guys for 30 likes. That's true. And what have you done in that time apart from tear down and destroy? I'm sorry, I have nothing else to say. In the end, things went wrong and I dragged you into this again. It's not the first time. I'm used to this by now, so stop worrying yourself. I still need an explanation from you. I know. But if I don't calm down, we'll just be defeated. Well, I'll be counting on you.
さあ
We're going in now. Save? It's time to end this. Save screen. What the hell? Period. Aura? Wake up, Sora! People always gotta wake this bitch up. Sora, are you okay? Huh? Yoriko? Sora, is it really you? So I'm not dreaming? Yeah. Sora! I'm so happy to see you again, thank God. Yoriko, calm down. I thought I'd never see you again. It all happened so suddenly. There's still a lot I don't know and nothing's been resolved yet, but you're alive, and I found you again. Yeah, it's nice to see you again, Yoriko. Could you let me go first? I'm drowning in your arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I'm just so happy. After that, Yoriko seemed to calm down a little and walks back carefully. Arms, legs, head, torso. Nothing looks to be out of the ordinary. What the hell? But... it all just felt like a long dream, like an unpleasant experience moving in a body that's not yours. Probably because I found out the truth. No, it doesn't matter anymore. Why am I still alive? Why have I returned to the virtual world? It's not too late to think about the future. But for now, let's focus on the present. Huh? What did you say? It's nothing. I'm just mumbling to myself. Rather, Yoriko, it's the Monocruise. Why are we back at the Monocruise? Monocro said that it's possible to recover something if there's backup data for it, but no details. That's right. Yoriko, those people over there. What? It's them. Are you really her? Akane Taira? What are they doing in the virtual world? Just answer the question. Don't you already know the answer? You know more about me than I do. Even though it's just virtually, I never thought I'd see you again. Now I've answered your question, answer mine. Tsurugi, Rei, why are you... No, it's not just you two. Yoriko's here too. Why are you all back? They'd finally escaped this virtual hell and returned to the real world. Why the hell did you bring them back, knowing everything Mikado has done to them? Sora, wait, we're here to... I've been waiting! Hello? What? I, Mikado Sennoji, have a dream for divine luck. What's wrong? Did nobody get my reference? After all the work it took to look this elegant, this is the reaction? Wasn't this spectacular? Say something! Sheesh, that's it. I'm done. I was just trying to lighten the mood and give a little atmosphere to this dull place. Anyway, if this is your first time, welcome to Utsuroshima. Hee hee! And for those returning, welcome back to Utsuroshima. Hee 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 hee! Well, I mean, it's not an island anymore. It's just a monocruise flying 5,000 meters in the sky. 5,000 meters? The cruise is in the sky? What about it? This is a virtual world, so why not make the finale worthwhile? More importantly, Iroha, you're here? Of course I am. You called me here. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to go back. I wanted to go to prison. What did you call them for? Mikado Sennoji, I've met your demands. I'm in the Neo World program. Now hand over Yuki Maeda. Where is he exactly? Oh, everybody is in such a hurry. I'll just say what you're all thinking. I'll fix everything, so listen carefully. Before I begin, I will promise one more time. I swear to everybody here, if you follow my instructions as told, nobody will be harmed. That's a lie. You're definitely lying. I think I heard a little fly buzzing around. It doesn't matter if you believe me or not. I am calling her a fly. There's only one reason I called you, to start another class trial. Class trial? It's been a while since I've heard that name. Sora, Yoriko, and Iroha have already heard the explanation of my plan, correct? That's simply it. They just need to finish what we started and clear the class trial simple. Wait, all the trials before have been to find the culprit of the murder. Where's the body? In the corridor? I already explained this to Sora, but this court session will be a little different. some things are going to change. In the final class trial, we will discuss the truth of it all. My plan, Void's plan, and divine luck. You will solve all the riddles I have laid before you. How would it benefit you to let us do that? That's not important. All that is important is that you do it. After all, it's a class trial. There should be some discussion, right? What a mess. Also, since we have our 2 guests joining in, I'll add something about Teruya too. Why did you mention Teruya? Our other 2 guests wouldn't know, but in the last class trial, well, they couldn't find the culprit. What? My dear Teruya, unfortunately, was made the victim of the last murder case just before the Foundation arrived. The executions of the spot list was stopped due to their intrusion. We still don't know the identity of the cool, savage criminal who killed Teruya. Wouldn't you like to find out? That's ridiculous! You were the one who killed Teruya. I know, that was just a joke. A joke, you damn. There's no reason to discuss it, but since I have an agreement with the Kisaragi Foundation, consider it a bonus. So, in addition to discussing the truth, we can also talk about the death of Teruya. Now it's like a real class trial. So you lied and killed everybody for no reason, or tried to. But the Foundation guys not to know anything about Teruya's case. Don't worry, it will not just be a random discussion. Don't you know, there's always an investigation time before a class trial. So that means, yes, in order to make up for the lack of knowledge for this trial, I have hidden various clues throughout the Monocruise. So you can all just investigate as usual. Originally, I decided to let Monocro make the announcements. Also, we have luxury guests added to our roster. This will make for a beautiful ending. So go through the Monocruise and find all of the clues. Due to the absence of Monocro, after a certain amount of time, I will do the announcement instead. That's all for me, for my explanation. Does anyone have any questions? Wait, human garbage, where is Yuki? Oh right, Yuki. Tsurugi, you're always talking about Yuki. Could he be the love of your life? Say that again and I'll fucking kill you. Don't be scared. You do not have to worry. Yuki isn't going to be running away anywhere. In fact, it would be impossible for him to escape. What do you mean? Didn't I tell Sora and the others? I took Yuki's mind out and placed it somewhere else. What? Not that he did anything wrong, but he's in the trial grounds. Of course he's alive and in a stable condition. If you want to see Yuki that bad, you can always skip the investigation and head straight to the tower. Everything you're after, all in one room. I know you fucking lying. Everybody is finally quiet. Are there any more questions? If there's no more questions, let's get started. This will be the class trial that ends everything. Oh, and including the guests, there's 6 people here. There might be much to discuss amongst the people you might not have spoken to before, and there could even be some bad blood between some of you. But you must be certain that you are not enemies, at least not until the trial has concluded. Everybody's combined strength will be your greatest weapon to clear this trial. I think you are all seasoned in class trials, so I'm sure you already know this. You talk too much. Can I just go now? Hoo-hoo! What I meant to say is that you should all come together to fight my great despair. It cannot be done if you are all being cautious about each other. You must fight together to the end. Now, as Shobai said, we've been talking too long. Let's get started right away. There's no time limit for your investigation. Do your best to investigate. I'll call you when you're ready. I wish you a good fight. See you later. Hee hee. Just admitted it. He's a great despair. After all, he's that kind of person. I heard saying hee hee. The last class trial, everything we're after is in that trial grounds. I don't know why all this has happened, but I have to find the truth and escape this place. We've come this far, so... Let's go, Ray. Wait, Tsurugi. Hey, are your legs okay? The wheelchair you had before isn't here. Is it because it's the virtual world? Tsurugi. I'm not going to agree with Mikado, but I do think we should all work together. There's something you should know. I still don't know why Mikado's letting us do this, but he's still out there. Things are going just as he expected because his plan is almost finished. He's way too confident. His pride is going through the roof. Remember when Tsurugi called Akane a lion-ass criminal bitch in the last game? It's funny to see them talking to each other again. That's why it will take our combined power to be able to beat Mikado. What are you talking about? Huh? Maybe the others, but I have nothing to say to you. Do you really think you're in the same position as the others? You are nothing more than the ghost of Akane Taira. You'll disappear along with this virtual world. What did you just say? Why should I speak to a ghost? You are a criminal. Criminals always lose in the end. If you understand, do not speak to any of us again. If you're planning on investigating, do it yourself. Tsurugi. What's wrong, Ray? Are you sympathizing with the words of a dead person? I didn't say that, but... But what? No, I don't think we should talk here. Let's talk whilst we investigate. Hey, Director, I'm going it alone. It'd help us get the most information, yeah? Be a good tool and get information for us, Master. Get out, quick! Tsurugi is a fucking asshole. Come on, Ray. Yeah. Wait, you! It's scary to group together. Well, I'm gonna leave too. Sora? Sora, are you even listening? Huh? Oh, Yoriko, you haven't left yet? I thought you wanted to go together. No, I didn't mean it like that. I thought you'd go investigate solo as well. I want to go with you. Maybe Tsurugi's right. I'm just the ghost of Akane Taira. Even if we get out of here, I probably can't come with you. Yoriko, you saw it too. The state of my body in the real world. It's only natural for everyone to avoid me. Yoriko, I don't think it's good for you to be with me. Don't worry about that idiot's words. What? I came to see you because I want to and will save you. Of course, for Yuki too. I haven't heard about your past in detail yet, Sora. Even if you 100% don't know. That's not important right now. We have to focus on what's ahead of us. But when this is over, don't think about the results. Nobody can predict the future. You can't keep focusing on the results when the process hasn't happened yet. Or would you rather just give up? I can't, no. Obviously, there must be a reason for Mikado to do another class trial. That's why we have to stop him. Yes, I know, but how do we do that? We need to investigate. Mikado himself is giving us clues. It might be a trap. No, knowing that it's a trap, we have to take the bait and still fight somehow. Yeah, that's it. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and turn that frown upside down. I guess. Thank you, Yoriko. You're always there for me. It's nothing. It's normal to help your friends. Yoriko, you're a very reliable adult. I've always been an adult. I just lost my memory. That's kind of weird when you say that, but you really have the power to move people's hearts. I now realize why you were considered as a symbol of hope for the next generation. Cut it out. It's embarrassing. Yes, all we have to do now is stop Mikado's plan. Are you ready, Yoriko? Yeah. Let's bump cooters. Akane, Taira, the Kisaragi Foundation, Kent, Tsurugi, and Rei, my past sins, it's inevitable. They've all come together. The final class trial, everything will be decided then. For now, I need to focus on that. We have to prepare for the end. She always looks like she's popping and locking. What the fuck? That's just my damn character. I don't have control over the shit she says. That's the reason I'm back. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you all, and y'all probably gonna be mad at me, but like, I thought the investigation was the first investigation. So now we gotta do another investigation, and then we have to go into the trial, which is probably gonna be long as shit, because it's the final trial. Y'all got me fucked up. This shit gotta be split into 2 parts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. We gonna be here until 5 in the morning, and I can't do that. It was fun being Delulu while it lasted, but I can't do that shit, bruh. I'm not about to sit here and investigate and do a whole trial. We are gonna be here forever. Last Defense Academy starts on Thursday, though. I thought we all, like, concluded that. Tango, what the fuck? Yeah, I still have a whole day to finish this, so we'll be good. We will be good. Because how long was this stream so far? I mean, this stream really wasn't that long, but, well, kinda. It was 3 hours, but... Jason will be back. I mean, if he ain't back tomorrow, he's not gonna be back. Well, I'm saving this shit, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, we're not. We'll be here for really long. Like, we gonna be here to the end of time. Maybe if the trial started right away, but we gotta do another investigation. Yeah, see, tomorrow's stream is probably gonna be like 7 hours. What the hell? Alright, well, I tried, Jewel. But this is crazy. Nobody told me there was 2 investigations. And a ton of other scenes. And then I'm gonna have to go back and choose Utsuro? Oh, hell no. No, I'm actually gonna finish it tomorrow, Mookie. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. Even if I have to stream for a long time. Because I know we're getting very close to the end because the trial is literally about to start, so. There would be no point in not finishing it tomorrow. Even if it may fucking kill me. Yeah, and all the mini games, yeah, I can't. I am not about to sit here. That shit about to be like an extra 5 hours for me. Because I'm gonna be over here fighting for my life in the I can't. Oh, they both have 17 parts? My other one had 17 parts? That's crazy. Period. We're finishing on 17 again. Yas. Alright, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next part, I guess. Thank you for the 32 likes. If you go back and do the other ending, you're just gonna have to tell me about it. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna have to tell me about that shit too, because y'all gonna have to tell me what happens if you choose Utsuro. Maybe we could talk about that tomorrow and have a little discussion, because sheesh. Maybe I can buy new skills from Shobai. Maybe I can. If I can, like, remind me about that tomorrow, Lumen, because anything we can get to help will be perfecto. All right, bye guys. Thank you for being here.